I'm live here, Danny. Everybody else here, this is Kyle Shaw on the broadcast, the Warriorcast. We're actually here in Thornburg and not Victor tonight for HLV Tri-County basketball. They're taking on the Seymour Warriors as well. This will be Tri-County's homecoming because they do not have a homecoming during football seasons because they join us with football. So they already did the homecoming queen and king and prince and princess before the festivities started at night. They did a little senior skit as well for all the seniors that they have here. They all kind of got rewarded for some stuff. Pretty cool to see. Big thanks to Danny Davis, Sportscast Media, for all they do for us. We got one more regular season game after this. We will be playing Cedar Valley Christian Monday. And then we'll be wrapped up, and then we'll be going into playoffs. So big thanks, Danny Davis, Sportscast Media, for all they do at HLV, AD Bo Jack, Principal Mark Tegler, and Superintendent Brad Hohensee. We're also here now with at Tri-County. I got hooked up with Athletic Director Scott Edmondson, who was a guest on our halftime show during the football season. Big thanks to him and the Tri-County staffs for getting me a spot up here at the top of the bleachers and ready to roll tonight. So big shout out to them. The Seymour Warriors are going to be in their away black uniforms, and the HLV TC Warriors are going to be in their home white uniforms. HLV TC is coached by Nick Bloom, Mitchell Tice, and Marina Springer. And then Seymour is coached by Paul Henners and Sean Hauser, who will pull double duty coaching both teams and just flip-flop roles. It looks like I looked at the staff for the boys, and then Sean Hauser takes over the head coach role, and Paul Heiners ends up being the assistant for him during the boys team. They're kind of like us, small schools, so you do what you got with who you got. They haven't quite made the transition like we have to merge with another school, so their staff's pulling double duty each and every night for all the basketball games that they have. Big shout out to those guys for doing that, 'cause that's a tough ask. So HLV's TC record on the season sits at 10-9. The Warriors are led by Ayla Hall, who just turned 18 yesterday and had 23 points in an overtime win last night over rival Iowa Valley. She is averaging 13 points per game, 5 assists, 5 steals, and 4 rebounds per game. Emery Hall, little sister, also has averaged 7 points per game. Leading rebounder for HLV TC is Lily Randall, averaging 4. But we as a team have 5 different girls averaging 3 or more per game. So with our lack of height, we do a really good job team rebounding. Ayla Hall also earlier last week eclipsed 700 points scored in her career. It is on track for 800 with that big game last night. Seymour's record is 9-10, and they're led by sophomore Lacey Peck and senior Leah. Somebody told me her name, Rakuso. The N and the H is all silent, so Rakuso. If I mess up that name, I'm sorry if there's any Seymour fans listening. Peck is averaging 11 points per game, 4 steals, and 3 rebounds. Rakuso is averaging 10 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3 steals. Seymour has a roster consisting of 4 seniors, 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, and 2 freshmen. Which Warrior team will come out on top, and can Coach Bloom end his first season as HLV TC head coach with an above 500 record? He's sitting at 10-9 right now, and a win tonight will make it a little easier to accomplish, as we have Cedar Valley Christian coming to town Monday as well, before we get into district playoffs, where we take on a familiar foe, Iowa Valley Tigers, for the 3rd time this season. We lost the first matchup on December 20th, 45-34, and then we won last night, 62-55, in an overtime thriller. As I said before, this is Tri-County's homecoming. They will have their dance tomorrow, where all the HLV students are welcome to come as well. So big shout out to the merge here and the partnership between the two schools. Really big help, and then letting Tri-County have a home game here. The HLV Warriors are. Just what you see with great camaraderie between the two schools and all the kids. They all get along really, really, really well, and we're going to see a good game here tonight between two Warrior teams. Seymour, which is about south of the border, almost clear to Missouri, and then us from the HLV TC Warriors. And it looks like I was talking to Carol Healy, who is the grandmother of Emma Roberts. She said that they did practice down here a couple of times last week or this week. So They got familiar on this court. They got a ball stuck on the top of that backboard, and Coach Bloom's trying to get it out of there. He almost got it. Now you got girls trying to throw the ball at the at the ball, hitting the shot clock. He's knocking all kind of dust on the floor. A little funny before the game starts. All they really have to do is pop the hoop up, and if they pop the hoop up, that would they're gonna have Jamie Hofer. Ref is gonna try his shot. They get a chair out for Coach Bloom to try to pop the ball out. Jamie Hofer hits it twice, but doesn't quite get it. Coach Bloom gets it out with the chair and the broom. So it was a teamwork battle there for all the Warriors involved. Eric Roberts is looking for his people he needs to sit with. He doesn't know who to sit with. He's just going to pop a squat until he finds somebody he knows, and he will move over there then. It's going to be a pretty full night here since it's homecoming for the Tri-County girls and boys, and then also the HLV faithful coming to town. And then Seymour actually isn't that far away from Tri-County, hour and a half, instead of the 2-hour drive that you would have to make to HLV if they were playing at Victor. So we got 30 seconds till they start starting lineups and everything. There's a 50-50 and everything going on here. Silent auction in the lunchroom before you walk into the gym here at Tri-County. So if you're around town, swing on in and get in on that. Support these kids with their homecoming and everything that they're doing. Danny Davis says I sound good. I hope that's what he's saying. Okay, sounds good. When I said I will, yes. So hopefully we'll be ready to roll tonight. And the HLV TC Warriors come out with a win here.
All the student athletes this evening. We ask that you please help keep our facilities clean by using the trash receptacles located on the steps and on the stage. We want to welcome you to tonight's game between Seymour Warriors and the HLV TC Warriors. Administration, students, fans, HLV TC believe in good sportsmanship on everything.
Getting ready to do the starting lineup. We'll figure out who's starting for the Seymour Warriors here.
Earlier tonight, the officials met with coaches and captains of each team and stressed the importance of good sportsmanship on the court. Let's be sure as fans that we are role models of good sportsmanship to those around us. Let the coaches coach, the players play, and the officials officiate. We also ask that you cannot sit on the bottom row of bleachers for the safety of the players and the officials. Now, the starting lineup for the Seymour Warriors. Number 11, Colby Hughes.
Number 11, Colby Hausch will start for the Seymour Warriors, freshman. Number 15, Leah Racuso, senior.
Number 23, a senior, Caitlin Keller.
Number 23, Caitlin Keller.
Number 25, a senior, Ashlyn Sharp.
Senior number 25, Ashlyn Sharp.
51, Miley Couchman, a junior.
And Miley Couchman, a junior, number 51.
Coached by Paul Hitters and Sean Hauser. Now, for your HLV TC Warriors.
And for the HLV TC Warriors, we're going to stay about the same, it looks like. Number 2, Emma Roberts.
Number 3, a senior, Lily.
Number 3, senior Lily Randall, leading rebounder for us.
A sophomore, number 5.
Sophomore number 5, Emery Hall for the HLV TC Warriors.
Number 10, a senior.
Number 10, Aaliyah Cooper, senior. And number 11, senior Ayla Hall. I'm going to get ready for this national anthem that I'm sure will be sang by Marina Springer, and we will be live for basketball here.
Marina Springer and Tigers. welcome tonight's officials, Robert Hofer, Michael Krister, and Deidre Moore. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove cover as we honor our nation and flag while paying respects to our many men and women in uniform around the world who are protecting our liberties and way of life. As Marina Springer sings our national anthem.
All right, we're getting ready for HLV TC Warrior Girl basketball here.
And also, too, thank you to our officials for all you do for the youth across the state of Iowa. You are appreciated.
Uh-oh, am I still live here? Button hit, and yep, we're still good, I think. Everything's still rolling. Okay, we got Emma Roberts to tip off with Rakuso for the Seymour Warriors. Emma Roberts gets the ball tipped back to Ayla Hall, and she's bringing the ball up the court. Seymour Warriors sitting in a 1-3-1 zone. Get the ball to Emery Hall in the corner, out or to Emma Roberts on the block, out to Leah Cooper on the other three, and it's good. Starting out hot right away for Leah Cooper. They're in a full court man-to-man press. The HLV TC Warriors are. They get the ball to Rakuso. Lily Randall knocks the ball out of bounds. Leah Cooper all over number 23, Keller. Not letting her get any separation here. HLV TC Warriors back in their man-to-man still. Try to pass to Rakuso, cutting. Emery Hall comes away with a steal and looking to push his sister Ayla. Gets it up to her, goes through contact, and scores two. No foul. And quick 5-0 start for the HLV TC Warriors. Incidental horn. Lily Randall gets the steal on the inbound, throws up a shot, no good. Rakuso gets the defensive rebound for the Seymour Warriors. Ayla Hall takes the ball away, goes in for two, trying to draw contact. And there was no foul called, and then the ball is touched out of bounds by Ayla. She's going to rip some tape off and get back at it. They're sitting in a box set, the Seymour Warriors are, even on the inbound at the other end. Try to throw a baseball pass the other way. Ayla Hall knocks it loose and looking to push the other way. Finds Lily Randall on the left block, who fumbles the ball, kicks out to Emery Hall for three, no good. Rebounded by number 11, Hausch. Emery Hall over her, knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Coley Hausch, number 25. Ashlyn Sharp going to inbound the ball for the Seymour Warriors. Gets it to Rakuso on the right sideline. Ayla Hall tries to take away. She almost travels, but she gets it back to House, who looks to penetrate, and then she does travel. And it'll be HLV TC Warrior ball. Lily Randall to inbound to Ayla Hall. Seymour Warriors still sitting in their 1-3-1 zone. Ayla Hall at the top. Gets over to Leah Cooper at the right wing. Skip past Emery Hall, clear across. Back to Ayla Hall, top of the key. Leah Cooper for right wing three, no good, just long. Rakuso with a defensive rebound for the Seymour Warriors. Lily Randall all over her, turning her, making sure she doesn't foul, and slows down his fast break. Great job there. Rakuso trying to drive sideline, or to the left block, nothing there. Passes over to number 11, Hausch. Gets it back to 25, Sharp. Emery Hall all over her. She gets it over to, I'm not sure that number 23, Keller, who fires up a mid-foul line jumper and makes it. That's first 2 points for the Seymour Warriors. Ayla Hall up court quick to Emery Hall, into Emma Roberts, back to Emery Hall, over to Leah Cooper, top of the key. Right wing, Ayla Hall. Kind of lets everybody get over to her side. Gets back to Emery Hall, top of the key. Leah Cooper, left wing three. It's good! That's 6 quick ones for Leah Cooper. Sharp gets the inbound and then gets fouled by number 10, Aaliyah Cooper. That'll be her first foul, first team foul for the HLV TC Warriors. Sharp to inbound, and Emery Hall takes away the inbound pass. Ayla Hall looks to drive, nothing there. Kicks it back out to Emery Hall from the left wing for a three. No good. Emma Roberts gets the offensive rebound, throws up a two, and gets fouled. No good, but she is going to go to the line for two. Number 51, Couchman's going to pick up her first foul, first team foul for the Seymour Warriors. First shot's good for Emma Roberts. Second shot is no good, but Lily Randall's going to get the offensive rebound, kick it out to Leah Cooper. Gets it Emery Hall, top of the key. Looking inside to Emma, but instead goes to Ayla Hall, right wing. And she probes inside, throws up a floater, no good. Emma Roberts gets the offensive rebound, and she passes out to Emery Hall, up to Leah Cooper, top of the key. Over to Emery Hall, left corner. Three's good. Quick 12-2 HLV TC Warrior lead. Still in a full court press, and Leah Cooper knocks the ball out of bounds, and Seymour will retain. Seymour Warriors and Coach Hennis will take their first timeout, a 30-second timeout. Real quick, I didn't run down sponsors earlier, and my bad about that. I'm looking for the other mic, and I can't see it, so when Coach Welsh comes up here, we're going to share one. So, quick 6 points by Leah Cooper. Emery Hall has 3. Ayla Hall has 2, and Emma Roberts has 1. I think we're 3 of 4 or 3 of 5 from downtown right now. Seymour Warriors come back out in their box set to break this press. Emma Roberts going to play center field, half court. Make sure nobody gets deep this time. They get inbounded to Sharp, who gets the ball over half court this time. Sorry, that was Keller. Gets over to Rakuso. Looks to drive. Lily Randall tips the ball away and then gets the steal. Gets it up to Leah Cooper. It's 2-on-1. Cooper and Emery Hall, and Emery Hall is going to score the 2. Oh, just misses the layup there. I thought it was a guaranteed bucket. She ends up saving the ball from going out of bounds. Gets to Emma Roberts. Ayla Hall from the left wing 3. No good. Emery Hall with offensive rebound. Back to Ayla Hall. Probably work a little bit here and try to get a better shot. Emery Hall is going to fire up a left corner 3, and it's good. Emery Hall building off of last night's game. She had a couple big shots there in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be a 5-second violation on the Seymour Warriors. HLV TC will take over, baseline out of bounds. This full court press is really giving Seymour Warriors some troubles here. Ayla Hall inbounds, but Leah Cooper in the left corner. No good from the three. Emery Hall with another offensive rebound. Into Emma Roberts. She drives into the right block, kicks out to Emery Hall. Leah Cooper back to Ayla Hall in the left wing. Drives baseline. Nothing there. Fights through contact. Gets to Emery Hall up top of the key. Passes back to Leah Cooper on the right wing. Still got 15 seconds on the shot clock, so they have plenty of time. Emery Hall looking to get the ball inside. Instead goes to Ayla Hall, right wing. Finds Lily Randall on the right block. What a pass. No good on the layup. Lily Randall gets her own rebound, kicks out to Emery Hall for three. And it's no good. And the Seymour Warriors will take over. Good possession there by the HLV TC Warriors. Got it some good looks, 3 or 4 good looks. Just couldn't get into the fall. Sharp to inbound for the Seymour Warriors. She's looking for somebody. Finally finds Couchman, number 51. She's not really a point guard, but then she gets the ball back to Keller, and they break the press. Seymour Warriors are in the front court. Trailing 15-2. HLV TC Warriors leading. Ricosa drives left block. Nothing there. She retreats and dribbles the ball off her knee. And the HLV TC Warriors take over possession. They got subs coming here for the HLV TC Warriors. Reagan Molnix and Airley Cupca are going to check in for Leah Cooper and Lily Randall. Good minutes by those girls. Leah Cooper already with 6 points, and Lily Randall with the hustle plays like she always does. Reagan Molnix inbounds to Ayla Hall. Seymour Warriors still sitting there 1-3-1 zone. Ayla Hall directing traffic and Airley Cupca to the right wing. Gets to Emma Roberts at the foul line. Drives in, kicks out to Airley Cupca for a three on the right wing. Just checking in the game, don't really got a sweat going. That's a tough shot right away when you check in. She ends up airballing that one, and the ball goes out of bounds. Seymour Warriors take over. Sharp to inbound for the Seymour Warriors. Gets into Keller, who looks to drive all the way up the sideline. Airley Cupca shuts her down. Gets it over back to Sharp at the top of the key. Finds Racuso. Reagan Molnix on her. Gets it back to Keller up top. Trying to find Couchman. Instead, Airley Cupca takes the ball away and gets it to Ayla Hall. And HLV TC Warriors back in business. 15-2. Finds Reagan Molnix on the right block for two, and it's good. Good pass by Ayla Hall, finding Reagan Molnix before Seymour could get back and set up. They got a full court press going on again. They inbound to Couchman. Takes one dribble and stops. Finds Racuso, and she's looking to drive left block. Emma Roberts going to shut her down and knock the ball loose, and Ayla Hall's going to come away with the steal, and they're going the other way. She's going to look for somebody open. Finds Emma Roberts right in the middle for a little floater, and it's good. Give Emma Roberts her first field goal and 3 points. 19-2, HLV TC Warriors lead. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Still in their man-to-man press. Get the ball inbounded to Racuso, the Seymour Warriors do. Ayla Hall shuts her down. They get it over to Keller at the top of the key. Airley Cupca on her. They get it over to Sharp on the right wing. Back to Racuso, top of the key. Over to number 11, Hausch. First time I think I've called her name. She gets it. She looks for Racuso. It's taken away by Ayla Hall, and she's going coast to coast, and she's going to finish this two here. And I thought Phil Hennis was going to call a timeout, but he is going to keep letting the girls play. 4 points for Ayla Hall to go along with a couple assists. They get the ball inbound at the house. Ayla Hall's trying to knock the ball away. She does not. They get it to Keller, who looks to push for the Seymour Warriors. Covered by Airley Cupca. Pass over to Racuso on the left wing. Looking inside to Couchman. Not there. Finds a cutting Sharp, but threw it behind, and Ayla Hall gets the steal, and she goes coast to coast again and scores another two. That's 6 for Ayla Hall already. We got 50 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Seymour Warriors are just dead. Their heads are down right now. They just need to battle back and just relax a little bit and play basketball. Sharp's trying to bring the ball up the court, and Emery Hall is going to get called for a body foul there. That'll be her first foul, second team foul for the HLV TC Warriors. Sienna Molnix is going to check in for Emma Roberts for the HLV TC Warriors, and number 55, Merritt, is going to check in for Couchman for the Seymour Warriors. Inbound to number 11, Hausch, who brings the ball up the court, gets it over to Keller, top of the key. There's only 1 second left, or 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Sharp's got the ball, gets it inside to Hausch, who on the left block. Just gets the ball knocked away. Ricuso recovers, gets it back to Sharp, into Merritt, out to Keller, and Keller scores another 2. That's her 4 points for her. That's all the Seymour has right now. 10 seconds to go. Ayla Hall looking to push, trying to get a shot before the end of the quarter here. Santa Monica going to set a screen. That was a moving screen. Ayla Hall has to wait a little bit for her to get there, and Santa Monica's got to get there a little sooner, and that won't be called next time. So 3 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. HLV TC is just going to make sure they don't get a launched up 3 here. Santa Monica's playing center field. Doesn't let anybody anything go to the hoop. They inbound to Ricuso, who I thought was going to try to score on the wrong hoop, and that's going to be how the first quarter ends. HLV TC Warriors with a 23-4 lead. Leah Cooper with 6, Emery Hall with 6, and Ayla Hall with 6. We'll run down the sponsors real quick. We've got Brady Law Office and Victor. Champions HLV students be the best they can. Brady Law Office and Victor supports our students and communities. Keystone Savings Bank is proud to support HLV students on and off the court. Everyone at Keystone Savings Bank says go Warriors. Cooperative Telephone Company is happy to sponsor this Warriorcast and would like to wish the basketball teams a great season. Keyser Brothers Seed is your local decal and Ascot hybrid dealer. Keyser Brothers Seed supports all of our HLV students and athletes. SNS Appliance and Mattress is your authorized dealer for Whirlpool, GE, and Speed Queen. Call the Victor location at 647-3149 or Grinnell at 236-0221. Hardwick Ag is your authorized dealer for MacDon products and more. Need a repair? Hardwick Ag repairs all sorts of makes and models and implements. Stoll Construction can build, remodel, or repair your next big project. Stoll Construction is support of our HLV athletes. Tim Electric looks forward to an electric season for the Warriors. The folks at Tim Electric say, let's go Warriors. WH Construction is there for all your concrete needs. WH Construction proudly supports all HLV athletics in this Warriorcast. County Bank has 6 locations to serve you: Sigourney, Hardwick, Deep River, Gibson, Montezuma, and Waynesburg. Your community partner, your community bank. That's the end of the first quarter. We're getting ready to start the second quarter. HLV TC Warriors leading 23-4 over the Seymour Warriors. Got 3 different girls with 6 points: Leah Cooper, Emery Hall, and Ayla Hall. Emery Roberts also chipping in with 3. They get the ball. Seymour gets the ball inbounded to Merritt. Gets the ball over to Keller. I don't see Peck at all in the game yet for the Seymour Warriors, and she's the second leading scorer, the leading scorer. I don't know if she's hurt or what. Hausch has the ball looking to go up for 2. No good. Santa Monica is going to get a rebound. Gets over to Ayla Hall, and they're looking to push. Ayla Hall gets the ball right early. Cupcake on the right wing. Top of the key, back to Emery Hall. Gets to Ayla Hall on the left wing. Looks to drive baseline. Nothing there. Going to reverse the ball back to Early Cupcake, top of the key. Over to Emery Hall, right wing. Looking for Ayla Hall on the backside. Left block. Throws up a 2. No good. Defensive rebound. Nope. It's still loose. Ayla Hall comes down with an offensive rebound. Steps through. Good move. Goes up for 2 and no good, but she's going to be fouled. Ayla Hall will take 2 shots from the free throw line. Number 55, Merritt's going to pick up her first foul. Be the team first since they reset at the end of the quarters now. Ayla Hall's first free throw's up and no good. Uncharacteristic for her. She usually makes those free throws. Ayla Hall's second free throws rattles in. I thought it was going to be no good again. But instead, it rattles in. She's the leading scorer of the game, 7 points. HLV TC backs off the press a little bit, picks it up at half court. Sharp has the ball on the left wing. Passes into Ricuso. Looking to find somebody open. Back to Sharp on the left wing. Drives it all the way to the free throw line. Back out to Ricuso to the left wing. And Reagan Molnick's looking to defend her. She throws up a layup. No good. Keller gets the rebound, kicks it out to Hausch. She fakes the 3, throws up a 2. No good. Sienna Molnick's with a great box out. And she's going to get over the back call on Merritt. That'll be her personal second team foul. Ref Jamie Hopert called that foul. Reagan Molnick's inbounds to Ayla Hall, leading 24-4 with 6:40 to go in the second quarter. Ayla Hall gets the ball to Emery Hall, top of the key. Back to Ayla Hall on the right wing, looking for Reagan Molnick. Is going to try to spin the ball to her. Gets the ball knocked loose. Reagan Molnick dives on the ground and throws it, and Ricuso knocks it out of bounds. So HLV TC Warriors will retain possession on the baseline out of bounds. Ayla Hall to inbound for the HLV Warriors. Going to find Emery Hall on the right wing. She goes up for a three, gets blocked by Keller for the Seymour Warriors. Airlie Cup gets the offensive rebound. Gets over to Ayla Hall, looking for a cutter. Nobody open, so she's going to dribble around. Still looking for somebody open. Find Airlie Cup on the right wing. Emery Hall, top of the key. Ayla Hall on the left wing. 5 seconds left on the shot clock, so she throws up a floater. No good. Sienna Molnick is going to get the rebound. Finds Emery Hall on the right block. Goes for a bank shot. No good. And Merritt's going to get a defensive rebound for the Seymour Warriors. And Keller's looking to push. Gets it up to Hausch and overthrows her by just a little bit. And HLV Warriors will take over possession. Lily Randall, Leah Cooper, and Emma Roberts going to check back in. So you have your starters back out there for the HLV Warriors. Cooper, Roberts, Randall, and the 2 Hall girls out there. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter, 24-4. Seymour Warriors still sitting in their 1-3-1 zone, trying to direct traffic, but Ayla Hall dribbles right around it, throws it to Emery Hall for a left wing three, and it's good. That gives Emery Hall 9. All 3 threes for her. They're picking them up at half court. Keller brings the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors. Lily Randall looks to jump the pass, misses it. Rakuso trying to drive a left block. Emma Roberts with some good help. And Rakuso throws a 2-point shot over Emma Roberts and scores. You're fine. Ayla Hall looks to drive in, kicks out to Emery Hall. Their brother just showed up. I don't know if he knows they have 9 points already. Ball gets knocked away by number 11, Hausch. And then number 5, Emery Hall, is going to pick up her second foul. First team foul. Sharp's going to inbound for the Seymour Warriors. Looking for Keller. Leah Cooper takes the ball away. On the inbound pass, she fumbles the ball a little bit. Gets the ball back to Lily Randall on the right block, who's going to look to drive. Drives to the block. And Merritt's going to pick up her third team foul. Coach Hennis is probably going to have to go to the bench a little bit here with Merritt picking up her third. Oh, I guess they only say it's her second on the score. Nope, it's their third. And they're going to check Couchman back in. HLV Warriors leading 27-6 with 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Leah Cooper has the ball top of the key. Going to fire up a three. No good. Emma Roberts tips the ball. Ooh, they're going to call a over the back call on Emma Roberts, and she actually just tipped that ball over Couchman and didn't really make any contact, but is what it is, and it'll be Seymour Warrior ball. Keller brings the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors, trailing 27-6. Ayla Hall steals the pass that was intended for Sharp, and Ayla Hall goes coast to coast and scores another. That gives Ayla Hall 9. Both Hall girls each have 9 so far. Keller looking to dribble through everybody. Gets over to Rakuso on the left wing. Looking for a cutter. Nobody there. Ayla Hall over Rakuso. Emma Roberts with a steal on the pass intended for Couchman. She's going to go coast to coast and score 2. That'll give her 5. Everybody's congratulating Dad Eric Roberts on that one. Keller brings the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors. Gets over to Rakuso on the right wing. He's going to drive right baseline. Lily Randall shuts that down. Gets it to Hausch, top of the key. Back over to Sharp. Rakuso on the left block. Goes up for 2. No good. Emma Roberts with the defensive rebound. Gets it cleared to Ayla Hall. Ayla Hall's looking to push. A little hesitation. Goes up for 2. They're going to call the foul on the floor, it looks like. Number 25, Sharp with her first foul. Third team foul for the Seymour Warriors. Number 31, Liggett's going to check in for Couchman for the Seymour Warriors. It'll be Reagan Liggett. Lily Randall with the ball up top of the key. Finds Emma Roberts on the left block for 2. Emma Roberts with 4 straight for the HLV TC Warriors. And Keller looking to push here. Find number 25, Sharp on the left wing. Looks to drive on Ayla Hall. Ayla Hall shuts down that baseline and then gets a call for a reach-in foul as she was trying to come back out. That'll be Ayla's first, third team foul for the HLV TC Warriors. 3:27 to go here in the first half. The HLV TC Warriors lead 33-6. Sharp to inbound for the Seymour Warriors. Can't find anybody. Finally finds Liggett up top. She passes over to Keller, who passes back to Liggett up top of the key. Pass over to Sharp. Leah Cooper on her. They're sitting in a 2-3 zone after they moved back to a man a little bit. Emma Roberts to the contest on Hausch. Defensive rebound by Ayla Hall, and she's looking to push. Crossover. And dishes off to Emma Roberts in the left block for 6 straight points, Emma Roberts. Emma Roberts and the 2 Hall girls, all 3 have 9 points so far. Leah Cooper back into man-to-man, guarding Keller. Emma Roberts with the steal on the pass intended for Liggett. She's going to look to go up for 2 and score. Oh, she just misses it, gets her offensive rebound and scores. It's 8 straight for Emma Roberts. That gives Emma 11. HLV TC Warriors lead 37-6, 2:30 to go here in the first half. Leah Cooper guarding Keller. They get the ball over to Hausch, over to Rakuso on the left elbow, over to Sharp on the left corner. In the left corner, Emery Hall over her. Emma Roberts trying to get the steal. Instead it goes to Liggett, and they're going to call over to the back. Tamara Roberts did not touch that ball. Subs are going to go in for the HLV TC Warriors. You're going to have Nicole Gensley checking in for the first time for Emma Roberts. Reagan Molnick's in for Lily Randall, and Airley Kupka in for Leah Cooper, and the 2 Hall girls remain on the court. Reagan Molnick's inbounds to Ayla Hall. Gets to Airley Kupka on the right wing. Tamery Hall top of the key. Ayla Hall on the left wing finds Nicole Gensley on the left elbow. Kicks it back to Ayla Hall, who's looking to penetrate. Gets all the way through and throws up 2, and she gets fouled. She'll be going to the line for 2. A tough take. She paid the price by getting popped in the nose, but number 23, Kettler's going to pick up her first foul. That'll be the 5th team for the Seymour Warriors, so any foul from here on out for the last 2 minutes, the Warriors will be going to the line. Ayla Hall's first free throw's up, and it's good to give her 10. Second free throw was also good to give her 11. Keller to bring the ball up the court, being guarded by Kupka, looking for a reach, and she's going to get called for that reach. That'll be the 4th team foul. Kupka's first personal foul. Big news up at State Wrestling today for Iowa Valley HLV wrestler Raylene Hawkins. She was able to get 7th at state over the past 2 days. Also, Skylar Hoyt qualified for state. Great accomplishment for those 2 girls. Ayla Hall steals the inbound, looking to go the other way. Throws up a left-handed layup, and it's good. That gives her 13 tonight. And the HLV TC Warriors lead 41-6 with 1:40 to go here in the first half. Keller brings the ball up the court, gets it over to Sharp. Finds Rakuso on the right wing, back down to Marshall. Throws up a 2, no good. Defensive rebound by Nicole Gensley. Ayla Hall looking to push for the HLV TC Warriors. She's going to look backside. She's going to get fouled by Rakuso, and Ayla Hall will go to the line because we're in the bonus. Ayla Hall makes the first one to give her 14. Ayla Hall's second one's up for 15. It's good. 1:20 to go here in the first half. Keller brings the ball up the court, gets over to Sharp for the Seymour Warriors. Over to Liggett in the right corner. Rakuso, the right wing. Skip pass to Sharp on the left elbow. She retreats. Emery Hall guarding her, finds Rakuso on the left block, who makes a move through the middle. Throws up a 2, no good. Nicole Gensley with another defensive rebound. Ayla Hall looking to push. Finds Emery Hall on the left wing. Looks inside, nothing there. Reverses the ball back to Airley Kupka. Tries to force the ball to Reagan Molnick. Ball's batted around. Keller comes away with it for the Seymour Warriors. 46 seconds to go here. Hausch with the ball up top on the left wing. Over to Sharp. And throws the ball to Rakuso, and the ball is knocked out of bounds off of Rakuso. HLV TC Warriors will take over. 37 seconds left to go in the first half. 35 seconds on the shot clock. Ayla Hall brings the ball up the court for the HLV TC Warriors. Over to Emery Hall. Airley Kupka top of the key. Looking around. Finding Reagan Molnick on the left block. Going to fire up a 2, and it's good. Reagan's got 4 now. Shot clock shut off, and Keller's going to bring the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors. 15 seconds to go in the game, or the half. Howes with the ball over to Liggett. She's going to fire up a mid-range two. No good. Nicole Gensley's going to get a defensive rebound. Push to Ayla Hall. 5 seconds. She's going to look to push. She's going to have to take a shot. She's going to drive all the way in, split the defense, and throw up a 2, and it's good! That was a Harlem Globetrotter type shot there. They give her 17 in the half. That was really, really impressive. I always said if she had 3 or 4 more inches on her, she'd be playing college ball at maybe the D1 level. So that ends the first half. HLV TC Warriors lead 47 to the Seymour Warriors 6. Ayla Hall with 17 to lead the HLV TC Warriors. Emma Roberts with 11. Emery Hall 9. Leah Cooper 6. And Reagan Molnix with 4. And then for the Seymour Warriors, Keller. I need to find out their first names here. I wrote them down quick. Caitlin Keller has 4. And Leah Racuso has 2. Real quick, I'm going to take a break and try to find this other microphone. All right, you got me, Coach Welsh?
Yep, I got you.
Cool. Found the other microphone. It was hiding in the bag. Try to give this a little more slack for Coach Welsh here. So we were able to talk a little bit more about last Friday, last Saturday, and Tuesday for you. So really all we got to talk about really is Iowa Valley last night. Tough team, and you knew they were going to be a tough team. Caleb Hawk kind of had his way in the first half, but you kind of slowed him down in the second half. Ultimately losing 54-47, but you guys showed great grit. What do you think of that game?
But you know, like you said, we made some adjustments at halftime to try to slow him down, which I thought were successful. I think he only had 6 points in the second half. But again, just our effort trying to get back into the game. I think we were down 14 or 16 points at some point, and had it down to 4 late. Had to start fouling there, but we just kept battling. Forced some turnovers, got some shots to fall, and just missed out at the end.
Yeah, and, had an unfortunate intentional foul called. We shouldn't have been called that way, but we both saw it the same way. Levi Molnix was just trying to make a play on the ball, and it happened. It looked like Sean McCullough hit the kid the one way. Levi Molnix hit the kid the other way, and it looked like a more egregious foul than it actually was. And that really ultimately kind of cost you because they got 2 points and they were get the ball back, and I think at that time it was only a 2-possession game. I think you had it down to 6 or 8, something like that.
Yeah, I think the 2 free throws put it back up to 6.
Yeah. So that was a tough one to take, but they were kind of ran that junk defense we always talk about. You knew you were going to see a lot of junk defenses this year on Peyton, but the other kids stepped up. I saw last game. I didn't go to the game December 20th when you played at Iowa Valley. I think Levi Molnix must have had his highest point total with 19 there. He followed it up again last night with 11 or 13. He's still not confident in his outside shot, but he's able to get in the lane and throwing the ball over a 6'9" kid and getting floaters to go. And some of the shots he throws up are circus shots, but he's good with them and he can find them. What do you think of Levi Molnix last night?
And I think he had a really good game, especially I think he had 13 points. Distributed the ball well, and even with that junk defense, Peyton played well, had 21 points. And we had some other. I thought we had some really good shots there coming out at halftime. That wide open middle of the lane that we just didn't knock down. That really could have chipped away even more at it.
Yeah, and then I think the most impressive play of the night that I saw was a defensive rebound goes up, and we take a shot, offensive rebound goes up, and Sean McCullough goes out there and out jumps Caleb Hawk and gets it over the back call, and Caleb Hawk goes to the line. I was just like mind boggled that Sean jumped that high. Sean probably stands at 5'10", 5'11". Caleb Hawk 6'9", and he jumped. I mean, maybe Caleb didn't jump as high as he could, but it's one of those things that Sean McCullough with a great effort. You can't say much about that. I mean, because you love to see it. Them kids show up every single night with the effort and that attitude that they have a chance to win every game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Sean's got some ups for a kid his size. Likes to think that he can dunk, but that's a different story. But yeah, he's got some ups there, and when he gets up, he can sky for those.
Yeah, I was talking to Jeremy Crum, which would be Easton Crum's boy, who goes to school here at Trek County, and he says Levi Bolnick and Sean McCullough every once in a while have a dunk contest at school. I'm like, they lower the hoop? He said no. I'm like, how in the heck? I couldn't see either one of them dunking quite that well.
One of the side baskets is about 9.5, I've been told. So.
Yeah, so that's where they go. Looking at Seymour tonight, I have it wrote down here that you are sitting at, 9-11 right now?
We're 8-11, I believe.
8-11.
Two games to go with tonight and Monday night.
Yeah, that's what I have because that's what I said. I had an 8-11, and you have a chance to get back to 500 if you can win both these games and win your first round of the playoffs. And we'll find out who we play.
Late Monday, early Tuesday. The state really likes to drag their feet on these things.
Especially with the boys.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. They're always saying, we're looking for the best matchups, but we all know those brackets have been made.
Yeah, right.
Weeks ago.
And usually the same schools get the favorable matchups pretty much all the time, but that's for another story. So looking at you, we did talk about Peyton Roth scoring 1,000 points last game or Saturday night against Hillcrest Academy. Build on a little bit more of that Tuesday night against Montezuma. I don't know how much he had there. I know you were sick, so you didn't get to be there for the whole game, but I'm sure you watched film.
Mm-hmm.
And then Thursday built on that too. Might end up with 1,100, 1,150, 1,200 points possibly before that's all said and done.
Yeah, he's moved into 30, past Matt Barron on the all-time scoring list the other night. So it's going to take some work to get to number 2, which is Ben Barron. But like you said, getting to 1,100, 1,150, somewhere in there. He's definitely got a chance, and depending on what kind of run we make here in the postseason, who knows?
Just being in the conversation with 2 Barons, Lee Border's probably number 1, correct?
Yeah, there's nobody touching Lee Border. He's almost to 1,700, and he did that in 3 seasons, without a 3-point line.
Yeah, but going back to Ben Barron and Matt Barron, if you know HLV basketball from the 95 to the 2000s, you knew those 2 names. Matt Barron was with a good group. They were one game away from state, ended up losing to IMS, which is now Hillcrest Academy. And then Ben Barron was able to take us and his team to state, which I think Nick Bloom might have been a part of that team.
Yeah, I think him and Ben were in the same class.
Yeah. So, and then I think his little brother Pat was on that team. So it was a good group. That was 04, 03.
I think that was 03.
03, yeah.
Using the word little with Pat is a
little brother when he stands taller than everybody else.
6'5".
And I think we lost New Elfonda that game. So, like you said, being in the same conversation with the Barron boys is just an incredible accomplishment. 3-point line is more into play of Peyton. Matt and Ben sat in the block a lot more with their height, and I think Ben Barron played quite a bit. I think he went to college, South Dakota State.
Yep.
Led them to an NCAA tournament berth, I believe.
Not sure about that.
Or maybe lost to UNI that year when they went to the tournament. I think that was one of those 2. But and then he ended up playing across seas a little bit too.
Yeah, played in Australia, played in Germany for a while, and again, a difference with those guys. And those guys were really, really great players. They were both 6'6", 6'7".
Right.
Peyton might be 5'10".
Yeah. So yeah, he has to find a ways to score in a lot of different ways, and he does. And just like you said last night, it's credit to his work ethic and determination. And seeing that with him, and then with these other younger kids coming in now, they're seeing what Peyton is able to do, and they're trying to build off of that, which is nice to see, especially with the HLV TC merge. So looks like we got a minute and a half here. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick before we get going, and say good luck to Coach Welsh, and thanks very much.
Thanks a lot.
All right, so we're back for second half. I missed just a little bit there, but nothing really happened. Okay. So Seymour comes out with Rakuso, gets the ball into Hausch. Nothing there. Reverses back to Rakuso. Gets to Sharp. Drives baseline, nothing there. Finds Rakuso, nothing there. Emma Roberts is going to take the ball. Go coast to coast. Drops it off to Ayla Hall. Ayla Hall wasn't quite ready for that. Recovers to Emery Hall. Kicks out to Lily Randall for 3. And it's good! Lily Randall's on the board with 3. Marshall gets the ball, or Sharp gets the ball inbound, or inside to Couchman, who gets blocked by Emma. Ayla Hall with a defensive rebound. Kicks over to Leah Cooper. She's going to fire a 3 from the top of the key. No good. Air ball. Emma Roberts tries to save it and does to Lily Randall, but it's out of bounds. Seymour Warriors bring the ball up the court, leading or trailing 50-6. To the HLV TC Warriors, 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. Rakuso drives in, no good. But Couchman gets the rebound and she fires up 2, and it's good. Seymour Warriors still sitting in their 1-3-1 zone. Emery Hall with the ball in the left corner. Kicks over to Sister Ayla. Back to Emery Hall. Gets the ball tipped by Sharp, and HLV TC Warrior will retain possession. By the way, in basketball, when the lead's over 35 in the second half, it is a continuous clock besides on timeouts and quarter breaks. Emma Roberts with the ball at the free throw line. They're going to call a foul on the floor on Couchman. 51. Ayla Hall is going to inbound the ball here. The first one got knocked out of bounds. Try again. Emery Hall in the left wing. She's going to fire up a 3. And it's good, Emery Hall. Assisted by Sister Ayla. 53-8, HLV TC Warriors lead. Aaliyah Cooper putting pressure on Keller. Gets the ball over to Sharp on the left wing. Emery Hall just staying in front of her. Gets it back to Keller, who looks to drive right to the block. Nothing there. Kick out to Rakusa, top of the key, who drives on Ayla Hall, throws up a 2. No good. Aaliyah Cooper going to battle for the ball. Gets it to Hausch. Hausch throws up a 2. Emma Roberts blocks it. Ayla Hall's running. Passes over to Sister Emery Hall. 2 straight assists for Ayla Hall, both to her sister. Aaliyah Cooper defending Keller here. Pass over to Rakuso in the right wing. Looking for Couchman coming across. Gets the ball taken away by Lily Randall, and she's looking to push. 1-on-1, her versus Sharp. She throws up a 2. Gets fouled. Shot's no good, but Lily Randall will go to the line. Sharp with her second team or personal foul. First team for the. No, it'd be the second team for the Seymour Warriors. And Lily Randall's first free throw's up, and it's no good. We'll see how long Coach Bloom rides with the starters here before he gets the backups in and doesn't risk injury or anything here. Lily Randall misses the second free throw. Hausch gets a defensive rebound, and she's looking to dribble up. Ayla Hall putting some pressure on her. Drives all the way to right block. Loses the ball. Ayla Hall takes it away. Finds Leah Cooper while she's sitting down. Leah Cooper's looking to push. And she's going to pass it back to Ayla Hall in the left wing, who drives in the left, retreats back to the top. Over to Leah Cooper for 3. No good. Lily Randall battling with the Hausch for the defense rebound. Hausch gets the rebound, and Lily Randall will pick up a foul. Be her first foul. HLV TC Warriors' first team foul as well. Sharp to inbound the ball to Keller. He wanted to say Marshall. Marshall played last night for the Iowa Valley Tigers. Leah Cooper knocks the ball away. Keller regains control, gets over to Sharp. Over to Rakusa. Lily Randall gambles. Nothing there. Rakusa at the foul line. Pass over to Sharp. The right wing. She looks to drive in. Nothing there. Kicks it out to Keller, who drives in right block. Good help defense by Emma Roberts. Hausch at the top of the key. 10 seconds left to go in the shot clock. Emery Hall over Hausch. Emma Roberts steals that ball, and she's going to go coast to coast. All she has to do is outrun Hausch, and she does, and she scores 2. That gives Emma Roberts 13. Coach Bloom going to his first 3 starters he usually goes to. They're checking in at the scorer's table. Keller gets the ball to Rakusu on the right elbow, drives all the way to the left block, gets a reach-in foul by Lily Randall. That'll be her team second. And they're going to have subs come in. So you'll have Airlie Kupka, Reagan Molnix, and Sienna Molnix coming in for the same 3 they usually come in for Emma Roberts, Aaliyah Cooper, and Lily Randall. So Sienna Molnix, Reagan Molnix, Airlie Kupka, and the 2 Hall girls still on the court for the HLV TC Warriors. Seymour Warriors inbound the ball, baseline out of bounds, finds the opposite corner to Rakuso, inside to Hausch. Hausch with the 2, no good. Sienna Molnix with a great defensive rebound. Finds Ayla Hall, who looks to drive. It's 3-on-4. She retreats and looks to set up offense a little bit. Kicks out to Airlie Kupka on the right wing. Hand off to Ayla Hall, who's looking to drive top of the key. Gets a screen from Sienna Molnix. It's going to be an offensive foul. She didn't get a set again on that one. So that'll be a second foul on Sienna Molnix. Both fouls are offensive fouls on the bad screens. HLV TC Warriors lead 57-8 with 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Keller to bring the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors. Looking for Rakuso on the right wing. Finds her. She drives inside. Looking to find Couchman. Emery Hall and Sienna Molnix get on the floor with Rakuso. And it's going to be a jump ball. HLV TC Warriors will take over possession. Ayla Hall to bring the ball up the court for the HLV TC Warriors. Finds Airlie Kupka on a backdoor cut. Almost had a shot. Lost the ball. Was able to regain it. She's going to dribble all the way around, find Ayla Hall on the right wing. Ayla finds Emery Hall over to Airlie Kupka in the left corner. She's going to fire up a 3. No good. And the ball is going to be off of Reagan Molnix, and the Seymour Warriors take over on possession. Keller brings the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors again. Over to Rakuso on the left wing. Finds Keller on a backdoor cut. Throws up a 2. No good. Gets her own rebound. Out to Hausch for 3. No good. Ayla Hall gets the rebound, and she's looking to pin it, or looking to drive. Round at Hausch. Up for a left-handed layup. No good. Missed the backboard a little bit. Rakuso gets a defensive rebound and looks to push herself. Retreats and sets up the offense for the Seymour Warriors. Gets her ball over to Sharp, who's looking for somebody. Finds Keller on a cut. And Ayla Hall to contest, but Keller goes up and over her for her 6th point of the game. 35 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. 57-8 lead for the HLV TC Warriors. Airlie Kupka at the top of the key over to Emery Hall on the left wing. Back to Kupka up top. She's gonna travel. Nope, gets the ball knocked away by Sharp, but regains control. Shot clock did not reset. Down to 10 seconds. Finds Sienna Molnix. Ayla Hall does. Back out to Ayla Hall from the right wing. She's going to fire up a 3. No good. Offensive rebound, Reagan Molnix. She ends up traveling there. Set her feet. Thought she was going to pass and pulled up her left foot. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter there. With that continuous clock. So it went out of bounds. And if it's a continuous clock, no timeout or anything. So they just keep it rolling. Emma Roberts has 13 points. Emery Hall with 13 points. Aaliyah Cooper with 6. Ayla Hall with 17. And Reagan Molnix with 4 still. Only 10 points scored in that quarter for the HLV TC Warriors and only 2 points for the Seymour Warriors. Chris, who you guys got first round? North Cedar. North Cedar, pretty good. 3-17. So I think it's tough. Who if you win, who do you play? Iowa Valley, HLV. Oh, so you're same, and what North Bend's there too. So yeah, winner bust. was talking to the assistant coach for the EV Bears, girls coach, and they play North Cedar first round on the 13th while we play HLV. The winner of each of those games play each other, and then whoever wins that game will move on and probably play Northland. Pretty good ball club. Yeah, I mean, everybody here heard of Northland when it comes to basketball. So Hausch ends up getting a 3 from the wing for the Seymour Warriors. She's got a decent-looking shot. She just needs to shoot more, in my opinion. So they're starting off the fourth quarter here. Ayla Hall is going to be on the bench. We'll have Emery Hall, Reagan Molnix, Erle Kupka, Sienna Molnix, and Nicole Gensley starting. They get the ball inside to Reagan Molnix in the right block, and she gets fouled going up for a 2. So the clock will stop on timeouts and fouls. Reagan Molnix airballs a free throw. She looks at it like, what the heck's going on? Ayla Hall's going to check in for Emery Hall real quick. Coach Bloom just wants to talk to her real quick. Make sure she's all right. Reagan Molnix makes second one to redeem herself there and have 5 points in the game. Keller brings the ball up the court, passes over to Liggett. Looking to drive. Loses the ball. Reagan Molnix steals it, and she's looking to push. Liggett's going to try to take it away. Reagan Molnix doing a good job protecting it. Turns her back to the hoop. Finds Erle Kupka at the top of the key. Pass over to Ayla Hall on the right wing. She's looking for Reagan Molnix on the backside. Nothing there. Finds Nicole Gensley on the right baseline. Mid-range, no good. Keller with the defensive rebound for the Seymour Warriors, and she's looking to push. Ayla Hall going to steal the ball as she turns around, and Ayla Hall is going to score her first 2 points of the second half, and that'll give her 19. Ayla Hall is going to pick up a foul to get her back out of the game. That was Coach Bloom put her in to let her score 2 points, it looked like there, and then make her foul and get the subs in. Aaliyah Cooper, Emery Hall, Lily Randall, Reagan Molnix, and Nicole Gensley on the court for the HLV TC Warriors. That must have been a milestone type score there for Ayla. Lily Randall gets a steal, finds Emery Hall, cutting down the lane, throws up a 2, no good. Rakusa with a defensive rebound, looking to push the other way. Lily Randall trying to slow her down, and does. Gets over to Keller, who passes over to Liggett. Tries to find Rakuso. Lily Randall's trying to get the loose ball. Instead, Aaliyah Cooper gets the loose ball, and she's going to try to go past Liggett. Throws up a 2, no good. Emery Hall with an offensive rebound. Going to kick out for Reagan Molnix for 3. No good. Nicole Gensley offensive rebound and scores 2. Keller brings the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors. Going to pass over to Liggett and throws the ball out of bounds. HLV TC Warriors will now sub in Erle Kupka, Sienna Molnix, and Carly Moore. And Aaliyah Cooper, Lily Randall, and Emery Hall will probably sit down. Seymour Warriors are going to call a full timeout, and that will give HLV TC Warriors a chance to figure out what they exactly want to do with their 5 that are on the court, which it looks like it's going to be actually Emery Hall, Reagan Molnix, Carly Moore, Erle Kupka, and Nicole Gensley. Not Reagan Molnix, sorry. I can't see who the other blonde girl is down there. They're all blonde. It looks like Sienna Molnix will stay in the game for the HLV TC Warriors. Real quick, we'll run down the sponsors. A lot harder to do in this game with the continuous clock. It's 62-13. HLV TC Warriors lead, 5.5 to go. Sponsored by Blady Law Office and Victor, Keystone Savings Bank, Cooperative Telephone Company, Keyser Brothers Seed, S&S Appliance and Mattress, Harwick Ag, Stoll Construction, Tim Electric, WH Construction, and County Bank. Big thanks to them for all they do. Big thanks down here to Tri-County's AD, Scott Edmondson, for getting me set up tonight with us having a home game, but away game type thing for the home game because it's Tri-County's home game and their homecoming, which is pretty nice to have for them since they don't have that football season to really celebrate their homecoming. Inbounded here to Emery Hall, 5.5 to go. Aubrey Zittergrun going to go to the scorer's table to check in next dead ball. Carly Moore with the ball up top on the top of the key. Pass over to Erle Kupka on the left wing. Nicole Gensley at the short corner, left block. Up to Emery Hall, back to Airly Kupka top. Carly Moore, and they're going to call it 3 seconds there on Sienna Molnick. She didn't get out of the lane. She's running the top of that horseshoe is what they call it, top of the zone, trying to be the zone beater. Aubrey Zittergreen is going to get a chance to come in for Sienna Molnick here. Aubrey Zittergreen looks like she's the player everybody enjoys to see on the court. Every time she gets the ball, they yell and scream and are excited for her. Still in a man-to-man here for the HLV TC Warriors. Number 13, Moody, tries to pass into Merritt. Ball's knocked out of bounds by the HLV TC Warriors. Moody's going to inbound the ball for the Seymour Warriors. Pass over to Liggett, corner 3, fakes it, and gets the ball taken away by Emery Hall. She's going to try to go coast to coast. Rucuso going to try to block her, and Emery Hall misses the layup. Carly Moore gets the offensive rebound. Pass over to Airly Kupka on the right corner. Skip past Emery Hall at the left wing. Back to Carly Moore at the left corner. Pass up to Airly Kupka, half court, and she can't control the ball, and it's over and back, and Seymour Warriors will take over on possession. Number 3, Shipman going to check in for the Seymour Warriors for Rucuso. Their other girl, Peck, must be injured or sick tonight. A lot of sickness going around, so it wouldn't surprise me. Passes over to Shipman, back over to Liggett at the top of the key. Over to Hausch. I thought she's gonna fire up that 3. Nicole Gensley guarding her. Finds Moody at the right block, or the left block. Pass to Liggett at the top of the key. Over to Hausch, right wing. Back to Moody, top of the key. Shipman trying to drive baseline. Carly Moore over her. Airly Kupka going to get the steal and the intended pass to Liggett. Airly Kupka to bring the ball up the court for the Warriors. HLV TC Warriors over to Emery Hall, who's going to fire up a 3, and she scores! That'll give Emery Hall 16 tonight. Moody brings the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors. Gets over to Shipman. Back to Liggett, top of the key. She's going to kick out to Hausch. Try to find Merritt underneath. She's going to throw up 2. She's going to count the bucket and go to the line. Kupka's going to get the foul. Sienna Molnick's going to check in for Nicole Gensley here for the HLV TC Warriors. Nicole Gensley got 2 points so far tonight. Merritt's free throws up, and it's no good. But Airly Kupka went in the lane too soon. So that's a lane violation, so she'll get a chance to redo that free throw. And then she makes the free throw for the and 1. That'll give her 3 points. Emery Hall has the ball at the right wing. Gets over to Aubrey Zittergreen. The clock wasn't running. Tri-County Scott Edmondson doesn't do this very often. This is only one game of the year, so he forgot to start the clock, and the ref stopped the game, and HLVTC retains possession. Carly Moore on the left wing. Seymour Warriors now sitting back in a 2-3 zone, more so. Emery Hall into Zittergreen to Sienna Molnick. Airly Kupka foul line jumper, no good. Zittergreen going to get an offensive rebound possibly? No, she does not. Defensive rebound by Shipman, and she's looking to push for the Seymour Warriors. 2:20 to go. 65-16, HLVTC Warriors lead. Moody with the ball up top. Passes over to Liggett. Passes in to Shipman at the left block. Airly Kupka going to get that steal, and it's going to be a jump ball. And the HLVTC Warriors will take over on the possession arrow. Boys are getting ready to take the court as soon as this game's done. They're watching the last 2 minutes here. Emery Hall to bring the ball up the court for the HLVTC Warriors. Moody on her on this 2-3 zone. Airly Kupka. Carly Moore top of the key. Emery Hall left wing. Skip past Airly Kupka. Going to find Carly Moore in the right corner. The whole team wants her to shoot, and she doesn't shoot, and instead she travels. Moody brings the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors. Pass over to Shipman. Carly Moore guarding her. Airly Kupka with the steal on the intended pass for Liggett, and she's going to go up for two and miss the layup. She didn't know if she should do a left-handed layup or a right-handed layup on the left-hand side. She got her own rebound, retreats to Emery Hall. Pass to Carly Moore into Sienna Morlix in the right block. She gets fouled by Merritt. That'll be her fourth personal, second team foul. And the HLV TC Warriors have a baseline out of bounds, leading 65-16, just under a minute. I guess they're saying that's her fifth foul. Merritt's. I must have missed one. So Couchman will check back in for the Seymour Warriors. They always say, and our parents always say, you can't take your fouls home with you. You can't take timeouts home with you. Airly Kupka inbounds the ball to Zittergrun. Gets it in the backcourt. Carly Moore brings the ball up the court. Looking for Sienna Morlix on the right block. Nothing there. Carly Moore on the right corner. Emery Hall drives in. Kicks to Aubrey Zittergrun for two. No, gets blocked by Hausch. Gets her offensive rebound. Pass over to Emery Hall. Carly Moore on the right elbow. She travels again. 15 seconds to go here. Continuous clock. Liggett inbounds to Moody. Try to get a shot up here, Seymour. Instead, ball gets knocked loose. Liggett's going to have a chance for a three. Airly Kupka blocks her. Moody's going to try to throw up a shot. Nope. Stolen by Aubrey Zittergrun, and that'll be the end of the ball game. HWTC Warriors girls win 65 over the Seymour Warriors 16. At the end of the day, Ayla Hall finishes with 19, only 2 in the second half of that continuous clock, and Coach Bloom sitting her down and making sure she's not going to get injured before playoffs next week. Emery Hall with 16, Emma Roberts with 13, Reagan Molnix with 5, Lily Randall with 3, Aaliyah Cooper with 6, and Nicole Gensley with 2. And for the Seymour Warriors, Keller had 6, Hausch had 3, Merritt had 3, Couchman had 2, and Racuso had 2. So they did a really good job on their leading scorer, Racuso. I didn't see where Peck was. I hope if she's injured, I hope she gets well soon, or if she's sick, I hope she gets well soon as well. So we'll take a break real quick here as the boys get ready for the warm-ups, and I will get their stat line all ready to go, and then be back with you in about 5 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as most of you know,
All right, so I'm all ready to go here for the boys' game. And in between the two games, they did introduce the homecoming queen and homecoming king. There was Michael Verplague and Queen Lily Randall. The court was Jaden Smith, Levi Molnix for the other two boys, and then Ayla Hall and Reagan Molnix for the other two girls. Really good turnout here that we've had for the first game, for the girls' game. The seats were full. Not many places to sit at all. Looks like people were clearing out a little bit, but I'm sure everybody will be here for the long haul. Girls ended up winning by a lot there. The HLV TC Warriors continuous clock the whole second half. They had a 47-8 lead at halftime, and then they just kind of built on that. Didn't let Seymour get any good looks or anything like that. And we'll see how the boys' game goes here. Reminder: this is Kyle Shaw on the broadcast, the Warrior Cast here in Thornburg for the HLV Tri-County Seymour basketball homecoming game. Seymour is in their away black uniforms, and HLV TC are in their home white uniforms. Big thanks to Danny Davis, Sportscast Media, for having the equipment and everything ready to go for us. And then big thanks to Scott Edmondson and the Tri-County staff down here. Without them, I wouldn't be able to be here right now. Sitting here at the top of the bleachers next to the film guy, Derek Willett. Does all the film for Coach Welsh on the road, I'm sure. I think Coach Welsh would be his uncle, right? Willett? Derek? Sean's your uncle, right? Yep. Sean, Coach Welsh is Derek's uncle. I was talking about you. You didn't even hear me, did you? He didn't even hear me. He was playing on his phone. He had no clue what was going on. And big thanks to HLV staff, AD Bojack, Principal Mark Tegler, and Superintendent Brad Hohensee. They do such a great job for me and then Carol Healy when we're usually at home. We do have another home game Monday for Cedar Valley Christian. Both boys and girls will be playing there. Big shout out as well, if you didn't hear me before, to Iowa Valley HLV wrestler Raylene Hawkins for getting 7th at state over the past 2 days. She lost her first match last night, won her second one, pinned her third one, and then I don't know exactly what happened. I know she got 7th, and in that 7th place match, she ended up pinning her girl in about 30 seconds. So I was able to see that video. Pretty impressive for the Ladorian and the HLV student body president. Then also Skylar Hoyt from Iowa Valley. She qualified for state as well and lost her first 2 matches, but still a great accomplishment for both those girls. So HLV TC is coached by Sean Welsh, Austin Roberts, and Dylan Springer. Seymour is coached by Sean Hauser and Paul Henners. If you didn't hear me before, they are double dutying. They will just switch over to who's the head coach and who's the assistant coach for the game. So Paul Henners was the head coach for the girls. Now Sean Hauser is going to be the head coach for the boys. HLV TC's record on the season sits at 8-11. The Warriors are led by Peyton Roth, averaging 20 points per game. Levi Molnix and Tucker Donaldson are both chipping in at 9 and 8 points per game, respectively, for the Warriors, the HLV TC Warriors. Leading rebounder for the HLV TC is Devin Weiskopf, pulling down 6 per game. Roth, Donaldson, and Molnix are all averaging over 2 steals per game as well. Special shout-out to Peyton Roth last Saturday at Hillcrest Academy. He eclipsed the 1,000-point mark for his career. Only the 4th player in HLV's history to do that, and now the first of the HLV TC merge. The only players in front of him on the leaderboard now are Lee Border, who did it in 3 years back in 82. I think it was 81, 82. And then, that was back in That was back in '72. I was thinking of my brother's birthday at the exact same time. So that was back in '71 or '72. Lee Border. That team was really good. They ended up losing at state to Mount Vernon back when they only had 2 classes, and that was a 1A versus the Mount Vernon basketball squad there. So big shout out to him. So you got Lee Border in front of him, Ben Barron in front of him. He just passed Matt Barron. If you hear the Barron name at HLV, you know it's all about basketball for those kids. Really good athletes all around the board, but basketball is their go-to. So the Seymour Warriors are led by juniors Gavin Jellison and Callan Spurgeon. Jellison is averaging 17 points per game while pulling down 7 rebounds per game and also has 3 steals. Spurgeon is averaging 12 points per game and pulling down 6 rebounds. And then freshman Drayden Miller chips in with 8 points per game as well. Can the HLV TC Warriors try to crawl back to close to 500 before the season is over? If they get wins over Seymour and Cedar Valley Christian, then they will be 1 game under 500. And after we see the pairings come out Monday, Tuesday, as Coach Welsh said at halftime, they could get there with a first-round win in the playoffs. This is Tri-County's homecoming game. Dance will be tomorrow night, where HLV students are welcome to attend. Lily Randall for the girls was the queen, and Michael Verplague for the boys was the king. Great accomplishment for them. And the Seymour Warriors are coming up here from about the Missouri border. I remember having to play them when in football. I had to drive my uncle, my father, and my grandfather to the game when we played them in football when my cousin Dean Shaw was playing, and that was what you could talk about a trek. That was a trek. That was about a 2.5-hour drive. We couldn't wait to get home. So I'm kind of glad this was at Thornburg for the Seymour sake, so they didn't have to travel quite as far. Taking a half hour off that bus ride is probably really, really nice for them. So we'll go through our sponsors real quick while we have a minute and a half here, and then get ready for HLV TC Warrior Boys Basketball. Brady Lawless and Victor champions HLV students do the best they can. Brady Lawless and Victor support our students and communities. Keystone Savings Bank is proud to support HLV students on and off the court. Everyone at Keystone Savings Bank says, "Go Warriors." Cooperative Telephone Company is happy to sponsor this Warrior cast and would like to wish the basketball teams a great season. Keys Brothers Seed is your local decal and Ascot hybrid dealer. Keys Brothers Seed supports all of our HLV students and athletes. S&S Appliance and Mattress is your authorized dealer for Whirlpool, GE, and Speed Queen. Call the Victor location at 647-3149 or Grinnell at 236-0221. Hartwick Ag is your authorized dealer for MacDon products and more. Need a repair? Hartwick Ag repairs all sorts of makes and models on implements. Stoll Construction can build, remodel, or repair your next big project. Stoll Construction is a supporter of our HLV athletes. Tim Electric looks forward to an electric season for the Warriors. The folks at Tim Electric say, "Let's go Warriors." WH Construction is there for all your concrete needs. WH Construction proudly supports all HLV athletics and this Warrior cast. County Bank has 6 locations to serve you: Sigourney, Hardwick, Deep River, Gibson, Montezuma, and Waynesburg. Your community partner, your community bank. Big thanks to all the sponsors for all they do. Sorry I didn't get a lot of shout-out time in the first game with that continuous clock there in the second half. It was really hard to get everybody involved there. So we're getting ready for starting lineups here for the Seymour Warriors and the HLV TC Warriors. Number 5, Gavin Jellison. And he's the one that I said watch out for. He was their leading scorer, leading rebounder.
Number 11, a junior, Chase Power.
Number 11, Chase Power.
Number 21, Mason Hackathorn.
Number 21, Mason Hackathorn.
A freshman, number 25.
Number 25, freshman, Drayden Miller. I said his name in the pregame there. And number 33, Callan Spurgeon, their second leading scorer.
Seymour Warriors are head coached by Sean Hauser and Paul Hendricks.
Our starting lineup doesn't look like it's going to change here. Looks like it's going to be the same as it always is. Number 1, Levi Molnick, senior.
A senior.
senior number 2, Peyton Roth. And then we got number 5, sophomore from here to Thornburg, Sean McCullough. Number 13, senior, Devin Weiskopf, leading rebounder. And then number 23, a junior, Tucker Donaldson. Kind of their do-it-all. He helps out doing everything, points, rebounds, assists, do the dirty work. He'll take on some tough matchups. Hopefully Chris and Therese are listening down in Maui again. I don't see Marla over here, so she can't tell me if they are listening or not. I'm sure she's here somewhere. I just can't see her right now. So we're going to tip off here with number 5, Gavin Jellison, and number 5, Sean McCullough. Sean McCullough isn't completely outmatched on this tip ball like he was last night with Caleb Hawks. Caleb Hawks stood at 6'9", and McCullough probably stands at 5'10", 5'11", and Jellison only about 2 or 3 inches taller than him this time. Tips up, and Jellison controls, and number 25, Drayden Miller, is going to bring the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors. Pass over to number 11, Chase Power. The ball gets stolen by Tucker Donaldson as they try to get the ball to the corner. Donaldson passes up to Levi Molnix. Looking to probe. Finds Peyton Roth for a wide-open 3 from the baseline, and it's good. Levi Molnix already knew that shot was going in. He made the pass, and he started running the other way with 3 points up. Peyton Roth starts out the scoring. Drayden Miller drives deep into the corner, passes back to Hackathorn. And he gets it back to Drayden Miller. Passes over to number 11, Chase Power. Inside to Spurgeon. Throws up a 2, and it's good from the left block. Peyton Roth gets the ball in. They're sitting in a 1-2-2 3/4 court press. The Seymour Warriors are. They break it. The HLV TC Warriors break it. Levi Molnix looks at a 3 from the volleyball line. Gets the ball knocked away by number 11, Chase Power. Passes over to Tucker Donaldson for 3. No good. Number 5, Gavin Jellison with the first rebound for him. Pass over to Drayden Miller, who looks inside to Spurgeon. Ball gets tipped away by Devin Weiskopf, and Sean McCullough comes down with it. Sean McCullough going to push the ball over to Peyton Roth for a wing 3, and it's good! Peyton Roth probably loving the separation he's getting a little bit tonight. Iowa Valley sat there in that boxing 1 last night, and he just didn't get a lot of free open shots. He still ended up with 21, but they're all tough shots. Number 21, Hackathorn, fires up a 3 for the Seymour Warriors, and it goes. So it scores 6-5. HLV TC Warriors over the Seymour Warriors. Tucker Donaldson drives the paint, kicks out to Sean McCullough, drives in the right block, no good. Devin Weiskopf with a tip, gets to Levi Molnix. Pass over to Peyton Roth. Ooh, I thought he was going to pop another 3. Levi Molnix going to step into a left wing 3, and it's good. Assisted by Peyton Roth. Those two have a really good connection for only being their first year playing together. Really impressive to watch. Peyton Roth gets a tip, gets it to Levi Molnix, and throws the ball up court to Peyton Roth. He's going to go up for 2, and there's going to be a goaltend because he put the ball off the glass, and then Gavin Jellison hit the backboard and knocked the ball out of the hoop. But he can't touch the backboard. So he made a play on the ball, and he missed the ball, but he slapped the backboard as the ball is bouncing off the rim, so it shakes the whole hoop. So therefore, it ends up being a goaltend. Peyton Roth with a quick 8, puts a little pressure on the Seymour Warriors and knocks the ball loose. And then Drayden Miller is going to pick it back up, and he's going to look to push the other way. Gets it over to number 21, Hackathorn. We're going to fire up a 3, and it's no good. Levi Molnix with the defensive rebound for the HLV TC Warriors. Over to Tucker Donaldson, up to Peyton Roth to the right wing. Covered by Chase Power. Tucker Donaldson on the right wing. Back to Peyton Roth on the right baseline. Back to Levi Molnix up top. Sean McCullough, left wing, fires a 3. No good. Rebounded by number 21, Hackathorn for the Seymour Warriors. Tucker Donaldson putting some pressure on him, trying to get a little reach. Passes over to number 5, Gavin Jellison for a corner 3. No good. Levi Molnix with the defensive rebound. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. HLV TC Warriors leading 11-5 over the Seymour Warriors. Peyton Roth on the right wing. Levi Molnix top of the key. Passes to Tucker Donaldson on the right elbow. Out to Peyton Roth for a wide open corner 3, and bang! It's good again. That's 11 quick ones for Peyton Roth, and Coach Hausch wants to take a timeout there. HLV TC Warriors leading 14-5, 4:45 to go in the first quarter here. Peyton Roth has 11, Levi Molnix with 3. And for the Seymour Warriors, Hackathorn has 3, Kylan Spurgeon 2. No fouls in the game so far. So we resume action here. Drayden Miller going to bring the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors. HLV TC Warriors sit in their 1-2-2 zone like they always do. Kind of their 3-2, 1-2-2. Drayden Miller with the ball up top. Trying to look for Spurgeon down low. Does get it to him in the right block. Tucker Donaldson got a hand on. He's going to get a call for the first foul. It's kind of the announcer jinx. I called out. There's been no foul called, and first foul is called next possession. Drayden Miller to inbound the ball for the Seymour Warriors, looking up top to number 11, Chase Power, over to Gavin Ellison in the corner. Pass over to Drayden Miller, back in the corner. Tries to find Gavin Jellison underneath and throws the ball way over his head. HWTC Warriors with the ball. Their Seymour Warriors sitting in a 1-2-2 zone press. Three-quarter court. Chase Power really moving around. Tucker Donaldson breaks the press, goes up over Jellison. No good. Spurgeon with a defensive rebound. Gets it to Hackathorn, and they look to push the Seymour Warriors. Lob pass to Jellison. Catches the ball, gets over to Chase Power. Back to Drayden Miller, but Peyton Roth takes it away. Fumbling the ball around. Finally gains control and decides to retreat and set up a offense here. Gets the ball back from Tucker Donaldson for 3. Sean McCullough thinks it's good. He runs all the way the other way, and that's the first miss for Peyton Roth. Defense rebound by Gavin Jellison up to Drayden Miller. Back to Hackathorn. Back to Miller. Tries to get a pass to Spurgeon, trying to wrap it all the way around, and it's no good. Keegan Gorsh and Aiden Van Wass going to check in for the HLVTC Warriors for Devin Weisskopf and Sean McCullough. Number 15, Jarrett Moody going to check in for Chase Power for the Seymour Warriors. Chase Power was really hustling on the top of the zone press there, so they'll bring somebody else in for that. Tucker Donaldson gets the ball in the middle of the press, gets out to Aiden Van Wass for 3, no good. Tucker Donaldson, the offensive rebound, throws up a 2, no good. Defense rebound by number 21, Hackathorn. Tucker Donaldson puts some pressure on Hackathorn, and as he does that, he picks up the ball and then dribbles again, so that'll be a double dribble on Mason Hackathorn. HWTC Warriors will take over possession. 14-5, 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. Gets the foul line to Tucker Donaldson. Finds Levi Molnix in the left corner. Back to Peyton Roth, who splits the zone. Passes up to Aiden Van Wass. No good. Peyton Roth gets the ball back in the right corner for 3. No good. Number 5, Gavin Jellison with the defense rebound, and he looks to push himself. He gets into Spurgeon for 2. Throws up 2. Gets fouled by Levi Molnix. And Spurgeon will go to the line for 2. First free throw for Spurgeon's no good. Second free throw is good for Spurgeon. That gives him 3. Him and Hackathorn each have 3 for the 6 points for the Seymour Warriors. Peyton Roth gets the ball up to Keegan Gorsh. Gets it back from Keegan. Still sitting in a 2-3 zone. The Seymour Warriors are. They're stretched out a little bit. Peyton Roth's going to look at a 3, but we decided to work the ball around a little bit. Levi Molnix at the top of the key. Aiden Van Wass left wing over to Peyton Roth. Now he dribbles the left wing. Tucker Donaldson top of the key. Peyton Roth left wing over to Levi Molnix left corner. 3's good, three's up and no good. Drayden Miller with the rebound and looks to push himself. And he's going to get fouled by number 1, Levi Molnix, with a push in the back. That'll be Levi's second foul, so Sean McCullough is going to come in for him. And Devin Weisskopf is going to come in for Tucker Donaldson. Peyton Roth trying to put some pressure on the inbound. Drayden Miller gets the ball, gets over to Jarrett Moody, who gets it back to Miller. Inside to Pergian, over to Jellison, who finds a sliver of opening and scores 2. Make a score 14-8. HLV TC Warriors lead. Peyton Roth brings the ball up the court, gets over to Sean McCullough. Devin Weiskop's got to play the perimeter now with him being in the game with Keegan Gorsh. Gets the ball to Aiden Van Wass at the foul line, misses the jumper. Hackathorn with another defensive rebound for the Seymour Warriors, and he's looking to push. Devin Weiskop slows him down, gets it inside to Moody, throws up a 2, no good. Gets his own offensive rebound, no good. And he gets another offensive rebound. They're going to call a jump ball between Jarrett Moody and Aiden Van Wass. Moody might not be making those shots, but he is feisty, and he's getting after the ball. It's going to be HLV TC ball after the jump ball there. Peyton Roth brings the ball up the court. Still sitting there 2-3 zone. The Seymour Warriors are. Gets to Sean McCullough. Back to Peyton Roth in the right corner. Sean McCullough, top of the key. Actually, he's clear out of half court. Peyton Roth for a right corner, right wing 3, and it's good. That gives Peyton Roth 14 already out of the 17. Levi Malonk's the only one with 3 besides him. Hackathorn looks to drive in left wing, and Devin Weiskop picks up a push foul. That'll be his first personal, team 4th. Spurgeon gets the ball in the inbound in the corner. Looks to penetrate through, loses the ball, gets it back to Moody. He gets the ball knocked away by Devin Weiskop, and they're going to call a jump ball there with Peyton Roth and Moody. Grandpa Fran was a little worried about that one, thought the kid was going to roll up on Peyton, and that's what we're worried about is him getting hurt. So we don't want to see him get hurt. I thought he was going to get rolled up on, and that would have been a bad deal. Someone's going to get teed up for the HLV TC Warriors. Sean McCullough is going to get a technical foul, arguing with the refs. Coach Welsh wants an explanation. And Drayden Miller is going to go to the line for the 2 shots and the ball back for the Seymour Warriors. First free throw is good for Drayden Miller. The ref that called the technical foul is talking to Sean McCullough. Drayden Miller makes a second one to cut it to 17-10. And so a technical foul does count as a personal foul. Coach Welsh is not happy with McCullough, and he's going to have a stern talking to him here on the sideline. Tell him to relax and shut his mouth, I'm sure, because he got caught for cussing there. Levi Monix checks back in with two fouls. He's got to play really smart here through the first quarter, leading 17-10 for the HLV TC Warriors. Moody with the ball, gets over to Miller in the corner, gets it in at Gavin Ellison, who travels on the left or the right block, and it'll be HLV TC ball. Levi Molnix passes in to Peyton Roth. Minute to go here in the first quarter, 17-10. Seymour Warriors still sitting in a 2-3 zone. Devin Weiskop cuts the middle, gets the ball at the foul line, kicks out to Levi Molnix, who looks to penetrate, kicks out to Keegan Gorsh, but gets the ball knocked away. Gavin Jellison going the other way. He's going to go up for 2, and it's good, Gavin Jellison. That's 4 points for Gavin, their leading scorer. And Levi Molnix is going to bring the ball up the court for the Warriors, leading 17-12, the HLV TC Warriors. Peyton Roth's going to elect to go for 1 shot here, just like Coach Welsh wants. There's 2 seconds between the game clock and the shot clock. Drayden Miller going to put a little pressure on. Nope, he backs off, as Coach says. 16 seconds to go here. There was something said on the court, but I couldn't hear what it was said with these earmuffs on. Levi Molnix has the ball in the corner. Lee Peyton Roth got to shoot. Didn't realize there was the shot clock was winding down. They're going to get a foul call with 1 second left on the shot clock. Number 25, Drayden Miller, is going to pick it up. There's 2 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. HLV TC leads 17-12, and they have a chance to add on. Going to get Peyton Roth a chance for the right wing three. No good, just short, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. HLV TC leads 17-12. Peyton Roth with 14, and Levi Molnix with 3. And for the Seymour Warriors, Gavin Jellison has 4, Mason Hackathorn with 3, Callan Spurgeon with 3, and Drayden Miller with 2. Thanks, Don, for tuning in, and my boss is tuning in here. To appreciative of him tuning in. I have a message here from another guy. I'm trying to catch up on that. He's talking about basketball tomorrow for my son. So we're getting ready to go back to second quarter basketball here for the HLV TC Warrior boys against the Seymour Warrior boys. Levi Molnix inbounds to Peyton Roth. Seymour Warriors still sitting there, 2-3 zone. Get the ball to Levi Molnix in the right corner. He dribbles back to the right wing, back to Peyton Roth in the right corner. I think they understand the assignment a little more. Don't get Peyton Roth open looks. Tucker Donaldson has the ball up top, gets it back to Sean McCullough. They're back with their starting lineup. The HLV TC Warriors are. Levi Molnix drives baseline, looks for Peyton Roth on the left wing, fakes the 3. Got 10 seconds of the shot clock. Sean McCullough has the ball. Finds Levi Molnix on a cut to the middle. Ball fake, throws up the shot, no good. Hackathorn with another defensive rebound, gets the ball to Moody, pushes the sideline to Gavin Jellison. He Euro steps, goes up for 2. He's going to count the bucket and get fouled, Gavin Jellison. That was a sweet little move there. That'll be Levi Molnix's 3rd foul. That's a tough foul for him, so he'll have to sit the rest of the first half. Lance Milton will check in for him, and Gavin Jellison will go to the line for one more. And he does make that, giving him 7 and cutting the lead down to 17-14. HLV TC leads. Lance Milton with the ball on the right wing, brother of Peyton Roth. Different dads, same moms. Tucker Donaldson looks to go up and gets a reach-in call by number 15, Moody. Jarrett Moody is going to have his first team foul. Sorry, the score is 17-15. They didn't switch that score quick enough. So it is 17-15, HLV TC Warriors lead. Peyton Roth on the wing over to Sean McCullough. Gives it back to Peyton Roth on the corner, the wing for 3, and no good. Tucker Donaldson on the offensive rebound. Kicks out to Lance Milton, and for the corner 3, no good. Gavin Jellison with a rebound for the Seymour Warriors. HLV TC Warriors really relying on the three-point shot, not getting any easy looks. Drayden Miller with the ball up top, tries to pass the ball on a Spurgeon, taken away by Devin Weiskopf for the HLV TC Warriors. And here comes Peyton Roth, passing up to brother Lance. Gets it back to brother Peyton, who decides to elect to set up the offense. Lance Milton up top, Peyton Roth on the right wing, drives baseline, drives all the way to the other baseline. Sean McCullough top of the key, back to Peyton Roth, left wing. Sean McCullough going to fire a 3 from straight away, no good. Spurgeon with a defense rebound, and the Seymour Warriors clear. And here comes Gavin Jellison on the break, and he's going to look to go up for 2. No good. There could have been a charge or a block. Nothing called. And Devin Weiskopf gets the defense rebound to Peyton Roth. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. HLV TC Warriors lead 17-15. To the free throw line. Tucker Donaldson back out to Peyton Roth for 3. Air ball. Not like him. He had a really good first quarter. Struggling here in the second quarter. Hackathorn the defense rebound. Drayden Miller pushing. Drayden Miller pushes all the way up, finds Spurgeon on the left block for 2, and it's good. Tie ball game here in Thornburg. Peyton Roth brings the ball up the court, 5:30 to go here. Tries to dribble handoff with his brother and lost the ball, but lands, recovers, gets over to Tucker Downs in the left corner, drives baseline, throws up a 2, no good. Devin Weiskopf tips the ball away, out to Peyton Roth. He's going to fire up a mid-range 2, and it falls. That was going to roll out. Coach Walsh going to call a timeout on that note. Peyton Roth with 16 of the 19. And Seymour Warriors battle back 19-17. Coach Welsh takes a takes a 30-second timeout. So we'll run through the sponsors just real quick. Boyd Lavis and Victor. Keystone Savings Bank, Cooperative Telephone Company, Keyser Brothers Seed, S&S Appliance and Mattress, Hartwick Ag, Stoll Construction, Tim Electric, WH Construction, and County Bank. Thanks to them for making this broadcast free for each and every one of you out there. Big thanks to Danny Davis and Sportscast Media for getting the equipment and allowing us to do this. The HLV staff, AD Bo Jack, Principal Mark Tegler, and Superintendent Brad Helensey. And then we're down here in Thornburg tonight, AD Scott Edmondson and the whole Tri-County staff for setting me up here in the top of the bleachers and being able to look over everybody. Back to HLV TC basketball. Drayden Miller brings the ball up the court. HLV sitting in their 1-2-2 zone again. Moody with the ball. Gets the ball to Gavin Jellison at the free throw line. Gets the ball knocked loose. Drayden Miller is going to do a step back three. No good. Defense rebound. Peyton Roth looking to go the other way with a 2-point lead. HLV TC. Peyton Roth inside to Tucker Donaldson. Free throw line. Kicks out to Lance Milton. Right corner three. It's good for Lance Milton. (22-17). HLV TC leads. Drayden Miller passes over to Moody in the corner. And he travels. HLV TC will take over possession. Big bucket by freshman Lance Milton there. Brother Peyton struggling here, so brother Lance says, I'll pick up the pace. Gets the ball to Peyton Roth on the left wing, and he fires at three. Brothers make back-to-back threes. And that'll give Peyton 19. Drayden Miller looking to push. Coach says, slow down. Coach House says, slow down and get the ball tipped by Sean McCullough. Free throw line. Gavin Jellison gets Spurgeon inside for two. No good. Tucker Donaldson the defensive rebound. Spurgeon didn't know exactly where he was on the court and fired up that shot and didn't realize he was right underneath the hoop, so he couldn't find the backboard. Peyton Roth gets the ball to Tucker Donaldson, left elbow, back to Peyton Roth, over to Lance Milton for a wing three. No good. Gavin Jellison with a defensive rebound. And he looks to push, slows it down. Drayden Miller back to Gavin Jellison on the right wing, fakes three, drives in through another Euro step, throws up a two, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Lance Milton. And the Seymour Warriors will retain possession. 3:47 to go here in the second quarter. Seymour trails by 8. HWTC sitting in a 2-3 zone here. On this inbound play, finds Spurgeon on the right block. Missed the layup, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Devin Weiskopf. So Seymour Warriors will retain possession. Spurgeon getting some space underneath. Set a screen and then just turn and seal Devin Weiskopf, and then got the entry pass from Drayden Miller, and Spurgeon scores 2 for 7. Peyton Roth gets the ball to Sean McCullough on the right wing, gets the ball back in the right corner. Peyton Roth does. Back to Sean McCullough, top of the key. Peyton Roth back in the right corner. Sean McCullough. Peyton Roth into Lance Milton, and gets the ball taken away. Brother Peyton's telling him, you have to come to the ball. I'm leading you to a spot. You don't just stop and wait for the ball. And the ball was stolen by Spurgeon. Moody shoots a three on the other end and shoots and scores. Moody does. Jarrett Moody with his first three. And the Seymour Warriors pull back to a 3-point game. Peyton's going to try to answer. Nope, he's going to drive in. Gets over to Lance Milton for a corner three. No good. It's just short. Devin Weiskopf misses the rebound. Spurgeon gets the defense rebound over to Jarrett Moody, and Seymour Warriors looking to push. Get over to Drayden Miller on the right wing. Gets it to Gavin Jellison in the right corner. Splits the double team. Kicks it back out to Drayden Miller for three. No good. Spurgeon with the offensive rebound. Tucker Donaldson. I thought Tucker Donaldson fouled, but instead it's going to be called a block shot, and he gets the defensive rebound, and Peyton Roth looks to go the other way. Get Lance Milton top of the key. Back to Peyton Roth, left wing. He's going to fire a three. No good. Like I've been telling you, HLV TC is just living and dying by the three-point ball. They're not getting any paint touches at all. Gavin Jellison drives baseline, and he's going to get fouled going baseline on the floor. It's going to be a baseline out of bounds for Seymour Warriors. Foul on number 13, Devin Weiskopf. That'll be his second personal, second team for the HLV TC Warriors. Keegan Gore's going to check in for Devin here. Miller passes the ball to Spurgeon. Moody back over to Drayden Miller from the left corner. Gets the ball to Jellison underneath the left block. No good. Peyton Roth, the defensive rebound. Lance Milton was out running. Peyton Roth didn't see him until too late, so he decides to slow it down. Gets the ball to Tucker Donaldson. That goes into Spurgeon and gets called for a foul on the floor. That'll be Callan Spurgeon's first foul. And Tucker Donaldson will inbound the ball for the HLV TC Warriors with a 3-point lead. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Peyton Roth on the opposite corner. Look for a three. Not there. Sean McCullough's going to fire one from straight away. No good. Number 21, Matt Hackathorn with another defensive rebound. Every single time he's in the game, it seems like he gets a defensive rebound. Drayden Miller gets the ball. Gets it up to Jarrett Moody in the left corner. Back out to Miller. Into Spurgeon. Kicks out to Gavin Jellis in the right corner for three. And it's no good. Drayden Miller gets the rebound. Misses the layup. Gets his own rebound and scores. That'll be Drayden's 4th point. And it's a 1-point game. HLV TC leads. Peyton Roth brings the ball up the court against this 2-3 zone of the Seymour Warriors. Over to Lance Milton. Back to Peyton Roth at the top of the key. Lance Milton. Coach Walsh wants somebody to flash to the paint. Lance Milton does. Tucker Donaldson has the ball on the right block or right wing. Going to kick out to Peyton Roth for a left wing three. And it's good. I'm telling you, they're living and dying by that three-pointer, but if Peyton Roth shooting it, you let him shoot. He's the 3rd leading scorer in the HLV history. Just passed 1,000 on Saturday. Gets a steal here, and he's looking to go coast to coast. And he's going to go up on Jarrett Moody, and Jarrett Moody is going to get a foul from behind. Peyton Roth will go to the line for 2. Good contest by Moody, not allowing the and one. That's what you like to see on a layup foul. You don't want to see him get the ball up in the hoop and have a chance for a 3-point play. So Peyton Roth will step to the line for 2, leading 28-24 with 48 seconds to go here in the first half. Makes the first one to give him 18. Jarrett Moody is going to take a seat for the Seymour Warriors, and Chase Power will check back in. Peyton Roth now has 19 after making that second free throw and stretching the lead 30-24 for the HLV TC Warriors with 45 seconds to go here in the half. Drayden Miller bringing the ball up the court. Sean McCullough heading this 1-2-2 zone with Lance Milton and Peyton Roth behind him, and then Tucker Donaldson and King Gorge behind him. Lance Milton takes the ball away from Chase Power. He's looking to go in for 2, and he gets fouled. Saw what brother Peyton did, and he did the exact same thing. Attacked the hoop and got fouled, and Peyton Roth gives him a little tap on the back, say, good job, kid. Peyton Roth, the senior out here, telling Lance, the freshman, what to do. Lance's first free throw's up, and he banks it in. He'll take whatever he can get with the minutes that he's getting. He usually doesn't play a whole lot, but Levi Molnix is in foul trouble, so Lance Milton's going to step up and be on the court. Second free throw, way off, didn't hit the rim, and Seymour Warriors will take over with the ball. I don't know what happened to the scoreboard, but somehow it said Seymour Warriors only had 11 points, and they put the 11 on the visitor score rather than the foul. It's their first game this year, so they're getting used to it. Drayden Miller brings the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors. Gets the ball to Power, who gets the ball knocked away by Tucker Donaldson. Right back to Drayden Miller, who drives in for 2, and he's going to get fouled on the shot. King Gorsh leaves his feet, tries to make a block, and gets called for the foul. So Drayden Miller will go to the line for 2. Coach Walsh was just asking Keegan Gorsh to stay down. If he would have stayed down, Drayden Miller was going to throw up a tough shot. Instead, he goes to the line, and he makes the first free throw to give him 5. 31-25, HLV TC leads. 18 seconds to go here in the first half. Second free throw for Drayden Miller is no good. Gavin Jellison with an offensive rebound, throws up 2. No good. Defensive rebound, Tucker Donaldson. Looking for Peyton Roth, finds him. 13 seconds to go here. Leading by 6. He's cleared out by the half court right now. 6 seconds to go. Sean McCullough has the ball. He's going to pass to Peyton Roth on the right wing for 3. No good. Gavin Jellison with a defensive rebound, and that's how the first half will end. HLV TC Warriors lead 31-25 over the Seymour Warriors. Seymour did not quit. They were down big after the first quarter, and they battled back and got back in this game there in the second quarter. Peyton Roth leading the way with 19 points. Lance Milton with 4, and Levi Molnix with 3 for the HLV TC Warriors. And the Seymour Warriors are a little more balanced. Gavin Jellison has 7. Kellen Spurgeon has 7. Drade Miller with 5. And Mason Hackathorn and Jarrett Moody both with 3. They're going to do a little more 50-50 raffle here for the Tri-County homecoming here. And I will run through the sponsors as they do. Brady Law Office and Victor champions HLV students to be the best they can. Brady Law Office and Victor supports our students and communities. Keystone Savings Bank is proud to support HLV students on and off the field or the court. Everyone at Keystone Savings Bank says go Warriors. Cooperative Telephone Company is happy to sponsor this Warriorcast and would like to wish the basketball teams a great season. Keys Brothers Seed is your local decal and Ash Road hybrid dealer. Keys Brothers Seed supports all of our HLV students and athletes. SNS Appliance and Mattress is your authorized dealer for Whirlpool, GE, and Speed Queen. Call their Victory location at 647-3149 or Grinnell at 236-0221. Hartwick Ag is your authorized dealer for MacDon products and more. Need a repair? Hartwick Ag repairs all sorts of makes and models and implements. Jan Warnock wins the 50-50 raffle, and she gives half the money back to the Tri-County after prom. Awesome job by her. Stoll Construction can build, remodel, or repair your next big project. Stoll Construction is a supporter of our HLV athletes. Tim Electric looks forward to an electric season for the Warriors. The folks at Tim Electric, let's go Warriors. WH Construction is there for all your concrete needs. WH Construction proudly supports all HLV athletes in this Warriorcast. County Bank has 6 locations to serve you: Sigourney, Hartwick, Deep River, Gibson, Montezuma, and Williamsburg. Your community partner, your community bank. I'm going to real quick go grab a drink, and I'll be right back and go through some of the halftime stuff. And they're doing some silent auction here. Handing the mic over to Jill Hall, so they might be done. So I'll be right back.
The silent auction just raised $1,900 for student council. Again, thank you so much, everybody who participated in that. That is their favorite fundraiser for the fans and everything that they do. So thank you very much.
Probably nothing.
Lance has 4 and Peyton, or Lance has
Carla, I said, you probably knew that we had the better record.
Exactly what I thought. That's weird. Very, the way they select those pairings is really awesome.
Do they have a tougher,
We're on a tougher side than they are. We have to play the West twice. We have to play North Manhattan, Linville, and Monty twice every year. They have to play Sigourney and Keota and those teams twice every year. That side is not tough. They got Keota, they'll play in UV. UV and Sigourney are both good. They'll play in UV. Our only bad team is Brooklyn. Colfax is getting better. They got better last year.
really?
They were bad last year. They were all young. They were all freshmen. It makes a difference when you have experience on the team.
It does. It does.
Junior high to high school experience.
Well, I thought that was strange.
Yeah. I'm glad you said something. Otherwise, I would have been a victor on the 13th. All right, so we got a minute and a half here until we go back to live basketball for the HLV TC Warrior Boys versus the Seymour Warrior Boys. HLV TC leads 31-25 at halftime. I was just told by Jan Warnock, who won the 50-50, the HLV Iowa Valley Girls Game District game, HLV TC Iowa Valley Girls Game District, next Thursday, February 13th, day before Valentine's Day there. Will actually be at Iowa Valley. I was mistaken because I was looking at records, and HLV TC was going in that game. They were 9-9, and the Iowa Valley Tigers were 6-14. So I really thought HLV TC was going to get the home game, but instead it will be going to Marengo, which still for me it makes no difference because I'm 7 miles to the west or 7 miles to the east, depending which way you want to go for Victor and Marengo for me. So no big deal. We'll move on. Leading scorers at halftime. For the Warriors, Peyton Roth has 24. Levi Molnix has 3. And Lance Milton has 4. And for the Seymour Warriors, Gavin Jellison has 7. Jarrett Moody has 3. Mason Hackathorn has 3. Drayden Miller has 5. And Callan Spurgeon has 7. Big-time foul trouble for the HLV TC Warriors. Levi Molnix has 3 fouls, so he's got to play pretty smart here in the third quarter here. And there's no real foul trouble for the Seymour Warriors. Jarrett Moody has 2, Drayden Miller has 1, and Callan Spurgeon has 1 as well. Hackathorn are going to inbound the ball to Moody for the Seymour Warriors. Moody trying to drive through the zone, kicks it out to Hackathorn, gives it over to Drayden Miller. They went with a different starting lineup. They brought Power off the bench this time. Spurgeon gets the ball, kicks it back out to Gavin Jellison for the corner 3. He gets back to Spurgeon on the right block. No good. Gets his offensive rebound. Again, and they're going to call a foul on the HLV TC Warriors. Looks like it's going to be on 23, Tucker Donaldson, with his second. Coach Welsh not happy, yelling on him to get the ball, go after it a little more. Seymour in a box set, gets the ball to Spurgeon, up to Hackathorn, back to Drayden Miller at the left corner, gets it into Spurgeon at the left block, looking backside to Jellison, right wing 3, it's good for Gavin Jellison. That'll give him 10, and pulls the Seymour Warriors within 3, 31-28. Levi Molnix right wing, back to Peyton Roth, top of the key, back to Levi Molnix in the right wing. Right block, Sean McCullough, back up to Levi Molnix, top of the key, looks to penetrate, gets Peyton Roth open for a left wing 3, no good. Defensive rebound, Jarrett Moody. Jarrett Moody looking to push, going to get trapped by Tucker Donaldson, Sean McCullough, and they back off. Gets over to Hackathorn. Hackathorn passes back to Jarrett Moody up top. Looking to try to get some penetration. Nothing there. Gavin Jellison in the right corner. Back up to Hackathorn up top. Dribbles back to Gavin Jellison in the right corner 3 again, and it's good for Gavin Jellison. 2 straight threes for Jellison to give him 13 in a tie ball game here in Thornburg. Peyton Roth pass over to Sean McCullough. Skip past Levi Wolnick's back to Sean McCullough. Finds Peyton Roth in the right corner, who's going to pass the ball back to McCullough. Almost pulled that back foot, almost got to travel. Levi Wolnick's right corner finds cutting Sean McCullough. Back out to Levi Wolnick's in the right corner. Peyton Roth, top of the key, over to Tucker Donaldson, who's going to drive to the left block, throw up a 2 over Spurgeon, and score, and 1! Big answer by Tucker Donaldson there after Seymour was able to tie the ball game back up. Spurgeon picks up his second foul, first team of the second half. Tucker Donaldson was his first 2 and converts the three-point play to take a 3-point lead here. Drayden Miller pass over to Jarrett Moody. Back to Drayden Miller, top of the key. Look for Spurgeon inside. Devin Weiskup takes the ball away. Pass it to Tucker Donaldson. And they're looking to go the other way. Peyton Roth, left corner. 3 is on the way, and it's no good. Just long. Misses. Gets his offensive rebound. Goes out right at Spurgeon. Goes up for 2, and it's good. That gives Peyton 26 for the game. Hackathorn going to fire a 3 straight away. No good. Sean McCullough with the rebound. Drayden Miller all over him. Gets the ball over to Tucker Donaldson. Up to Peyton Roth, who passes over to Levi Wolnick in the right corner. Drives baseline. Finds Tucker Donaldson at the right block, and it's good for 2. 5 points for Tucker Donaldson in a quick fashion there. Levi Molnick's doing what he does. He gets other kids involved, and that's what he does very, very well, and that's what he did right there for Tucker Donaldson. Screened by Jarrett Moody for Drayden Miller. Gavin Jellison in the corner. Back to Jarrett Moody, top of the key. 3's on the way. It's no good. Devin Weiskup gets the defensive rebound, and it's knocked out of bounds by Spurgeon. HLV TC Warriors will take over on possession. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 38-31. HLV TC Warriors lead. Sean McCullough, left wing. Tucker Donaldson, left corner. Pass over to right wing. Levi Molnick's right corner. Peyton Roth, right block. Tucker Donaldson, clear back over to the left wing to Sean McCullough for 3. It's good! Some of the other kids starting to get involved a little bit more. That'll take some pressure off Peyton Roth and the rest of the scorers. Jarrett Moody brings the ball up court, left corner for the Seymour Warriors. Throws the ball away, back cross court. Coach Welsh catches the ball. So HW will take over. Timeout by the Seymour Warriors, a 30-second timeout. He's telling the coach, Hausch, I think it's Hausch, is telling him to slow down and relax a little bit here. They got back in the game, got it all tied up, and now the HLV TC Warriors open a 10-point lead back up with 4:20 to go. Number 31, Brody Young's going to check in for the, I think he was, maybe not. Maybe he was just asking the stat keeper for them what's going on. Nope, he is going to check in for the Seymour Warriors. And he's going to go in for Drayden Miller. Drayden Miller. So the HLBTC Warriors will have Sean McCullough, Peyton Roth, Devin Weiskup, Tucker Donaldson, and Levi Molnick's on the court. Seymour Warriors have Jarrett Moody, Spurgeon, Gavin Jellison, number 31 who just checked in, Young, and 21 Hackathorn. And the HWTC Warriors spread them out, get Peyton Roth open for a corner 3, and it's good. That gives him 28. They get the ball inside to Spurgeon, inside to Young, who just checks in the game. Young gets one touch, and he scores a bucket. That's 2 points for Young. Peyton Roth brings the ball up court, throws the ball over to Sean McCullough, fakes a 3, passes over to Levi Molnick, who looking to drive on Young. Instead, gets it back to Sean McCullough for 3, no good. Tucker Donaldson gets the offensive rebound. Peyton Roth in the corner, going to drive baseline. He's going to kick it. He's going to keep probing. He's going to fire up a 3 from the left wing, and it's good. That'll give Peyton 31 now. Matt Hackathorn gets the ball into Moody, gets the ball knocked loose by Devin Weisskopf, and then Peyton Roth does a little pirouette, and Moody gets another foul on him, third foul for him. Peyton Roth to bring the ball up the court for the HLV TC Warriors, leading by 14. Seymour was able to tie it up, and then HLV TC went on a big run. Levi Molnick's right wing, looking to drive, gets free, throws up a two, gets fouled as he goes up. The first foul on Brody Young, and Levi Molnick will go to the line for two. So I was wrong there. Peyton Roth actually has 32 points right now. Levi Molnick's looking to build on his three, and he does. That's 4 for him. Number 11, Chase Power, going to check back in the game for the Seymour Warriors for Jarrett Moody. So they don't have either one of their 2-point guards that they've been running as point guards. Levi Molnick has his 5th point, and a 49-33 lead for the HWTC Warriors. Hackathorn to bring the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors. HWTC still sitting in their 1-2-2 zone. Hackathorn tries to drive all the way in. He drives in, and he gets fouled by Devin Weisskopf on the shot. That'll be Devin's 3rd foul. .243 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 49-33 lead for the HLVTC Warriors. Hackathorn's first free throw's up, and it's no good. Keegan Gorsh is going to check in for Devin Weisskopf with his 3 fouls. With that 16-point lead, you're able to put him on the bench a little bit here and rely on some of your subs. Hackathorn's second free throw's no good. Levi Molnick gets the defensive rebound, and they're looking to push. 3-on-3 here. Levi Molnick's going to split the defense through Young and Jealous, and he's going to score 2. Good move by Levi Molnick. Jellison going to bring the ball up the court now for the Seymour Warriors. Pass to Power into Spurgeon. Levi Molnick is going to knock the ball away. Almost a foul, but instead it's just going to be a baseline out of bounds play for the Seymour Warriors. Young looking to inbound the ball, gets it to Hackathorn, gets it over to Power. Back to Young in the right-hand corner. Gets into Jellison, the right-hand block, who drops it off to the left-hand block to Spurgeon, and that's good for 2. That gives Spurgeon 9. Peyton Roth looking to break the pressure from Power. Excuse me. They're sitting in like a 1-2-2 zone. Peyton Roth going to fire right wing 3, no good. Brody Young with a defensive rebound, skied for that one. Tucker Donaldson putting the pressure on him, makes him throw a tough pass to Power, who throws a pass to Spurgeon over to Jellison in the right-hand corner. Fires a 3, and it's good. That kid has a pretty-looking shot. The form isn't the greatest, but, man, he gets a lot of arch on it, and he's able to put it down. Peyton Roth pushes the other way, gets Keegan Gorsh on the right block, and Keegan Gorsh scores 2. And Sean Welsh is going to take a quick timeout. Peyton Roth broke through the press, got all the way down court. Everybody collapsed to him, and he was able to find Keegan Gorsh and get 2 points. HWTC Warriors lead 53-38, minute 33 to go here. We got a full timeout. We'll run down the sponsors one more time here. Brady Lawson and Victor, Keystone Savings Bank, Cooperative Telephone Company, Keys Brothers Seed, SNS Appliance and Mattress, Hardwick Ag, Stoll Construction, Tim Electric, WH Construction, and County Bank. Big thanks to them for bringing this broadcast to you free. Also, big thanks to Danny Davis and Sportscast Media for all the equipment and getting us ready to go and in full swing this year during football season and now basketball season. Big thanks to Scott Edmondson, the AD down here at Tri-County, and then all the the Tri-County staff for allowing us to be sitting up here. Also, big thanks to HLV staff, AD Bojack, Principal Mark Tegler, and Superintendent Brad Hohensee. Another big thanks to Carol Healy for all she does for me at the home games, making sure I have a space to sit, plug in, and everything else ready to roll. Without her blocking stuff off of me, I wouldn't be able to do this for you at the home games. Back to live action here. Hackathorn going to bring the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors. HLVTC Warriors still sitting in a 1-2-2 zone. Hackathorn passes over to Young. Brody. Back up to Hackathorn straight away. Gets it over to Power. Going to fire up a 3 on the right wing. It's just long. Peyton Roth gets a defensive rebound. He's looking to push. not dribbling his eyes up. He had 2 cutters going to the hole, but he retreats to Levi Molnix, top of the key. Passes over to Tucker Donaldson on the right block. Back to Levi Molnix up top. Sean McCullough, left wing, 3. No good. Follows his own shot, but Hackathorn gets the defensive rebound. Looking to throw the ball deep to Jellison, who tries to save it, but he's standing out of bounds. That was a tough pass by Hackathorn. Hopefully Jellison's okay. Their leading scorer, their leading rebounder, their kind of do-it-all guy. He's kind of walking back to the other end of the court with a little bit of hobble. Levi Molnix brings the ball up the court for the Warriors. They're sitting in a box and 1. The Seymour Warriors are to take the ball away from Peyton Roth, but he still gets it on a dribble handoff. Looks to find Keegan Gorsh, and then when he drove baseline, he stepped on the out-of-bounds line. They inbound the ball to Power, and Sean McCullough has a Mr. Hetty, and he takes the ball away on the inbound and scores. That'll give him 5. Peyton Roth now trying to get a quick steal. Hackathorn drives the lane. Nobody stops the ball. Hackathorn scores 2. And that gives Hackathorn 5. Tucker Donaldson inbounds to Levi Molnix. 25 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Sean McCullough, right block, passes over to left block to Keegan Gorsh, who loses the ball, finds Levi Molnix at the free throw line. Tucker Donaldson corner, and they're going to hold for 1 with 12 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Tucker Donaldson hands off to Peyton Roth. 5 seconds to go, looking to get around Power, and Young loses the ball, but he gets fouled. He'll have the ball baseline out of bounds. That'll be the 4th team foul. That'll be 31. Brody Young's 2nd foul. Actually, at the sideline out of bounds for Tucker Donaldson with 2.4 to go here. Sean McCullough is going to catch it at half court and fire a half court heave. And it's off the top of the backboard and no good. So that'll end the third quarter. HLV TC Warriors lead 53 to the Seymour Warriors 40. Peyton Roth sitting here with 32, only 8. He had 8 in that quarter. Some of the other guys stepped up there. Levi Molnix had 3 at halftime. Now he has 7. Keegan Gorsh scored 2 here in the second half. Sean McCullough has all 5 in the second half. Tucker Donaldson has all 5 in the second half. And Lance Milton hasn't appeared in the first since the first half. He put in some good minutes there in the first half. Got 4 points, and hasn't came back in the game. Coach Welsh is living on his experienced players and his senior leaders. Trying to pull away here, up 15, and trying to make more of an impact. Jan Warnick's out talking to the refs. I don't know what she's talking about. She's kind of a wild card. Love her to death. She's always nice, but she kind of she talks to everybody she can. So I'm going to take a drink real quick, and we'll be right back for fourth quarter action. Fourth quarter action. HLV TC starts with the ball up 15 points. Peyton Roth to bring the ball up the court. Go ahead, Emery. Peyton Roth drives baseline, finds Sean McCullough on the left wing. Passes over to Devin Weisskopf to the Levi Molnix, top of the key. Looks to drive, finds Keegan Gorsh on a baseline jumper. No good. Gavin Jellison with a defensive rebound. Gets over to Hackathorn. HLV TC still sitting in the 1-2-2 zone. Gets over to Brody Young. Back up to Hackathorn, top of the key. Just dribbling around right now. Gets it into Spurgeon, who retreats back to Hackathorn for a 3. No good. Devin Weisskopf misses the defense rebound. Brody Young gets the offense rebound. Spurgeon passes over to Power, who tries to pass to Hackathorn and does. Power ball in the corner. Back to Hackathorn, fakes the 3. He's going to fire the 3. And Sean McCullough gets the defense rebound and they clear. HLV TC playing with 2 posts on the court, Devin Weisskopf and Keegan Gorsh. So Devin will go to the outside, but Tucker Donaldson needs the scorer's table to check back in. Levi Molnix fakes the 3. Pass over to Sean McCullough for a left wing 3. No good. Keegan Gorsh gets the offensive rebound, finds Peyton Roth. Over to Devin Weisskopf on the left block, and it's good for Devin. Devin Weisskopf getting in the scoring column there with 2. Hackathorn brings the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors, trailing by 17. Gets it over to Jellison in the right corner where he's been on fire in the second half. Power has the ball left wing. He's going to fire a three. No good. Keegan Gorsh at the rebound. Finds Batenroth, and they're going to bring it up with 6.5 to go. Seymour Warriors has two guys going to the scorer's table to check in next dead ball. Peyton Roth top of the key with Power guarding him in this box and one. He gets all the way through, kicks it out to Sean McCullough, left corner three. No good, just short. Brody Young with the rebound. He's trying to split the defense on Keegan Gorsh and Peyton Roth, and Keegan Gorsh gets called for a blocking foul. That'll be his second personal, first team for the HLV TC Warriors. Tucker Donaldson's going to check in the game for Keegan Gorsh, and then Jarrett Moody and Drayden Miller going to check in for Brody Young and Chase Power. Jarrett Moody brings the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors here. Over to Drayden Miller. Jellison in the corner. Gets it inside to Spurgeon, who goes up through Tucker Donaldson and scores two. Spurgeon has 11 now. Peyton Roth bringing the ball up the court on Drayden Miller, getting around him. Looking to drive baseline again. Kicks out of Sean McCullough. Left corner three. Fakes it. Drives in. Throws up two. No good. Devin Weisskopf offensive rebound. He's going to try to go up through Spurgeon, and he's going to get called. Someone's going to get called for the foul. Number 15, Jarrett Moody reaching in the backside. That'll be his fourth foul. Devin Weisskopf's going to go to the line for two. Lance Milton's going to check in for Sean McCullough. Next dead ball. Well, at the second free throw. Devin Weisskopf's first free throw's up, and it's good. Rattles in. Front of the rim, back of the backboard, and rattles down. Lance Milton does check in for Sean McCullough. HWTC leads 58-42, 5.5 to go. Devin Weisskopf's second free throw is on the way. And it's short, no good. Hackathorn gets another defensive rebound. Tucker Donaldson knocks the ball away, but Seymour Warriors will retain possession. Hackathorn passes into Drayden Miller. They look to come out of the floor, down 16 over Jarrett Moody in the corner. Hackathorn, top of the key. Doesn't know where he wants to go. Gets the ball to Jellison. Passes into Spurgeon. Peyton Roth's going to knock the ball loose. They're going to call a quick jump ball. That ball was loose. And so they forgot to switch the arrow, the possession arrow, so it'll actually be Seymour Warrior ball. .5:13 to go here. Seymour going to have a baseline out of bounds. Jellison looking for the ball in the three-point baseline corner. Covered by Lance Milton. Not there. Kicks out to Hackathorn, who's looking to drive. Not there. Passes over to Drayden Miller for three on the right corner, and it's good for Drayden Miller. That gives Drayden Miller 8. Peyton Roth brings the ball up the court for the HLV TC Warriors. Gets the ball knocked loose by Drayden Miller. Levi Molnix gets on the ground, and it's going to be a jump ball. Good sportsmanship by Gavin Jellison there. Levi Molnix dove on the ground, and he helped him up on that one. Sean McCullough is going to check in for Lance Milton. That was a quick sub. That was maybe just a talking to Sean. HWTC leads 58-45, 4:46 to go in the game. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Pass over to Levi Molnix in the right wing. Back to Peyton Roth on a handoff. He's going to look to penetrate. Kicks out to Sean McCullough, right corner. Tucker Donaldson up top. He throws the ball away, and Sean McCullough gets it back. No reset in the shot clock because they didn't control. 5 seconds to go. Levi Molnix going to fire up a step back three. It's good! That was an impressive shot. That'll give Levi Molnix 10. And Hackathorn looks to go the other way. Pass over to Spurgeon on the left block. Gets hammered by Tucker Donaldson. And Spurgeon will go to the line for two. That'll be Tucker's third. 4:16 to go here in the game. HWTC leads 16 by 16. Spurgeon cuts it to 15 with that bucket, that free throw there. That'll be his 13th point. Spurgeon's second free throw's on the way, and it's no good. And they're going to call an over-the-back foul on Drayden Miller. Nope, sorry, Gavin Jellison on the other side of the court. And that'll be Seymour Warriors' third team foul. HLV TC has 2 team fouls. Peyton Roth brings the ball up the court. Drayden Miller all over him, sitting in a box and 1. Peyton Roth's going to fire a 3 straight away. No good. Gavin Jellison with the defensive rebound. He looks to push. Him versus Peyton Roth, and Levi Molnick steps through, and they're going to count the bucket and get an and 1. Peyton Roth leaned in, moved his hip a little bit, and Gavin Jellison went right through him and scored 18. He has 18 points. And misses the second free throw. Tucker Donaldson with the defensive rebound. HWTC leads by 15. Shamako with the ball. Pass over to Tucker Donaldson. Drives into the left block. No good. Levi Malunks with the offensive rebound. Looking to fire up, and he does. He scores 2 there. They give him 12, and it's actually a 63-48 advantage for the HWTC Warriors. Pass the ball to Jarrett Moody. Drayden Miller does, and he throws it over his head right into the wall. So HWTC will take over on possession there. 3:35 to go with 15-point lead. Drayden Miller on Peyton Roth in the backcourt. Shamako going to set a screen. Peyton Roth gets the ball across half court. Dribbles to the left wing over to Tucker Donaldson, top of the key. Sitting in that box and 1 still. Tucker Donaldson penetrates. Pass off Devin Weiskup. Back up to Levi Molnick for the right wing 3. It's good! That gives Levi 15 for the night. All in the second half, right? 12 of them in the second half. Sean McCullough gets a steal on the other end. Pass up to Peyton Roth. He's going to go up for 2, and then lay up. It's good. That gives him 34. Seymour Warriors are in way too big of a hurry here. I know they're trailing by 20, but they're in a huge hurry, and Coach Hausch calls a timeout. Full timeout there, so we'll take a minute break here. HWTC leads 68-48 with 3 minutes to go. And reminder, this is HLV Tri-County home game at Thornburg for the Tri-County homecoming. Huge congratulations to Iowa Valley HLV wrestler Raylene Hawkins for getting 7th at state over the past 2 days. She was able to pin a girl for the 7th place match day to get in the podium. Also, a big shout out to homecoming queen Lily Randall and homecoming king Michael Verplague. They were announced before the game tonight. And then we will be back home Monday night for Cedar Valley Christian coming into town. Well, I'll be live on the call for that one too. And then we'll be going to Iowa Valley Thursday night for the girls' first round district game. Back to basketball here. Hackathorn going to bring the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors. Looking to penetrate, gets through, throws up a 2. He's going to get fouled on the shot. He's going to go to the line. Number 13, Devin Weiskup with a reach. That'll be his 4th team foul. So the rest of the way, Seymour will be shooting free throws. Hackathorn with his first free throw is good. That'll be his 6th point tonight. And his second free throw is going to be up. And it's good as well. Cuts the lead to 18. HWTC lead with 2:45 to go. Power all over Peyton Roth. He's going to throw up a floater. No good. Power with the defensive rebound. They're going to get a jump ball with Devin Weiskup on Power. And it'll be Seymour Warrior basketball. Hackathorn to bring the ball up the court. 2.5 to go. Clock is not running. Now it is. Jellison going to fire up a 3 from the right corner, where he's been hot the whole second half. Misses it. Defense rebound by Levi Monux. Pass up to Peyton Roth. Slams on the brakes. And pass over to Levi Monux for a corner 3. Ball fakes. Goes around for Spurgeon. And he's going to get a shove in the back by Spurgeon. So that'll be a 3rd team foul. And Spurgeon's 3rd personal. And it'll be a baseline out of bounds for the HLVTC Warriors. Tucker Donaldson inbounds to Peyton Roth, who looks to penetrate. Going to go up. Nope. He's going to swing the ball out to Levi Molnix. Right wing three. He's going to fire away. And it's good for Levi Molnix. He had a huge second half. That's 15 of them there in the second half to give him 18. And Coach Welsh is going to clear the bench here. Next dead ball. He's going to get subs in. Jarrett Mooney with the ball on the right wing. Back to Hackathorn, top of the key. Going to fire up a three from the volleyball line. No good. Jellison with a great offensive rebound is going to get called, or someone's going to get called for a foul, and Jellison will go to the line for two because he'll be in the bonus. And the foul will be on number 2, Peyton Roth. That'll be his second. And Jellison will be going to the line for 2. Trailing 71-50. Minute 55 to go here in the game. Jellison's first free throw's up, and it's good. That gives him 19 for the night. He was averaging, let's see, what was he averaging going into the night? I think he was averaging 17. Yep, Gavin Jellison was averaging 17 tonight, and then Callan Spurgeon was averaging 12, and they're both right on that. Spurgeon has 12, and Jellison has 19. So we got all the subs in for the HLV TC Warriors. They're going to bring the Seymour Warriors bench in as well. Got Lance Milton on the court, Aiden Van Was, Jaden Smith, Keegan Gorsh, Luke Butler for the HLV TC Warriors. And then for the Seymour Warriors, you're going to have Brody Young, Landon Sharp, Gavin Jellison still on the court right now. Misses his free throw. 45, Gage Collis. Jaden Smith going in the side, kicks it out to Lance Milton, left corner. Gets it to Aiden Van Was, over to King Gorsh, back to Jaden Smith. They want him to shoot the three. He misses it, or he passes it to Luke Butler and then turns the ball over ultimately. Number 13 is also in for the Seymour Warriors. It'd be Gage Jellison, and now Omar Pinata Silazar, he's going to check in for the Seymour Warriors and give Gavin Jellison a nice hand as he comes off. Brody Young's going to bring the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors, trailing by 20 with a minute and a half to go. Kicks it over to younger Jellison, gets it into Omar, passes back out to number 45, Collis. Missed the shot. 13, little Jellison, Gage Jellison gets the offense rebound and then gets fouled by Keegan Gorsh. That'll be Keegan's third. Gage Jellison will go to the line for 2. Gage Jellison just long on his first free throw. No good. Second free throw is up. And it's no good. Luke Butler with the defensive rebound for the HLV TC Warriors. Gets it up to Aiden Van Was. Cash Hawkins going to the scorer's table to check in. Jaden Smith is going to shoot a three from the corner. And it's in and out. That would have been huge. The place would have exploded. Brody Young brings the ball up the court for the Seymour Warriors. Finds Gage Collis. And ball was tipped out of his hand. Jammed his finger. And he's going to go back the other way. Cash Hawkins going to check in for Keegan Gorsh. So you got everybody's getting some minutes tonight. That's good to see here in the last few games here. Lance Milton to bring the ball up the court for the HLV TC Warriors. Minute to go. 71-51 HLV leads. HLV TC, sorry. Gets a screen from Luke Butler. Lance Milton drives in, throws up a layup. No good. Omar Salazar gets the rebound, and he's looking to go the other way. Gets to Gage Jellison. Ball fakes. Pass over to Sharp. Into Collis. Back out to Jellison. Back out to Sharp again. Over to Jellison for a corner three. It's good for Gage Jellison. That's 3 points for him, 71-54. Lance Milton looking to drive, nothing there. Get it to Cash Hawkins, over to Jaden Smith. Everybody wants him to shoot. He's a Tri-County kid, part of the homecoming court. Cash Hawkins is going to fire, Aiden Van Was is going to fire up a three, no good. And Brody Young's going to push the other way, find Gage Jellison for the right block. Goes up for two, no good. Omar Pinata Salazar scores and one. I don't care who it is. When you see the back of his player and they get in there and they play hard, it's fun to watch. So number 10, Cash Hawkins is going to get the first foul, and Omar Pinata Salazar is going to go to the line to make it a three-point play for the Seymour Warriors. And he makes it a three-point play and cuts the lead to 71-56 with 17 seconds to go. Lance Milton's going to bring the ball up the court. Coach Welsh says don't shoot, hold on to the ball, and that'll be the ball game. 71-57. HLV TC wins the battle over the Warriors of the Seymour Warriors. Everybody wants Jaden Smith to shoot, but he's respecting the coach, and he will not shoot. Good sportsmanship by Jaden Smith. That was smart of him. Coach Walsh probably would have gave him a butt chewing after the game if he did shoot that. So, in the game, Peyton Roth finishes with 34. Levi Molnix finishes with 18. Sean McCullough has 5. Tucker Donaldson has 5. Lance Milton has 4. Devin Wisecup with 3. And Keegan Gorsh with 2. And then for the Seymour Warriors, Gavin Jellison finishes with 19. Callan Spurgeon has 12. Drayden Miller has 8. Mason Hawkathorn has 7. Jarrett Moody, Gage Jellison, and Omar Pineda Salazar all have 3. And Brody Young finishes with 2. That'll be the end of the night here. We will be back home live Monday night against Cedar Valley Christian for the HLV TC Warriors girls and boys basketball team. 2 big wins for the girls and boys. Girls go to 11-9 in the year, and the boys go to 9-11. That'll be it. I will see you guys next Monday, and have a good weekend. Thanks.